There we go. What's up, everybody? Oh, wow. That's fucking nightmarish. That's terrifying. I hate that. I hate everything about it. We don't like that. Welcome in, everybody. How you doing? How you doing? Hope everyone's having a good day. We're over on this map.
I gotta tell you something.
What's up?
Dick and balls.
Ah. Usually you do that right before the stream comes on. I'm so proud of you. You're so mature. Gotcha. What an example you set to everybody. Welcome in, everybody. We are back for session 34 of our ongoing campaign, The Might of the Imperium. Chris, you're muted. That's probably fine anyway. Never have anything important to say.
Veiny shaft.
Yes, yeah. You are a veiny shaft. I'm glad you agree with my assessment. Yes. Anyway, we're very glad to have y'all here for tonight's session. Should be a fun one. We had a pretty exciting, adventure last week. We brought everything back together at the end of the month. So the Monday after this, next week, the 24th, we will be off stream. I'll be with 3 of the party here, minus Hell's Court, as we film the second half of kind of the interlude adventure that we're doing for YouTube directly. So we'll be doing that next week. And I think going forward, probably going to be taking the last Monday of every month off just to give me like prep time to prep the 3 sessions for the month. I think that's probably the best way to do it going forward. I might still stream on those nights and just like take it easy and relax a little bit. Maybe get the guys in on some games or something. We'll figure it out. Other than that, I got really nothing new to announce. We beat Jade Empire last week. We're moving on to Star Wars Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy. Long fucking title. We're loving it though. It's really good.
What do you say? What do we say?
What do we say?
Thank you, Hell's Corp, for buying me Jedi Knight.
I literally owned it on Xbox already. That's how I streamed it last week. But thank you for buying it for me again, so we could PvP together. So we could PvP together on PC, only to find out that we cannot actually PvP together.
Okay, it will
on PC.
work. I will.
You can figure it out. You gotta figure it out. Hey, Kayla, with that subby, we appreciate you. Cat, there is a cat. There's always a cat. We appreciate you giving the sub to Fire Breathing Bish Queen. We love that. That is a great username.
Fabulous name.
I don't know who Fire Breathing Bish Queen is, but you're welcome for the subby from Kayla. That's great. Thank you so much.
That's exactly who they are right there.
Fire Breathing Bish Queen. You know what to expect. Oh, that's great. That's great.
I'm expecting a literal dragon.
There's that master gas. We do love the master gas.
Yeah, that was my first thought too. Yeah.
Yep. Just a dragon rolling up in chat. We got dragons, everybody.
Just imagine.
What else, y'all? If you haven't already, we already gave goblets a shout out, but there's a bunch of people in here now, so we're gonna give them another one because I will be joining them on stream next Saturday to play a little Descent into Avernus with my new goblin friend. I'm very excited. I'm gonna be sharing some character details throughout the week leading up to it. I can tell you right now that his name is Sprocket, and he's a dope-ass little goblin.
Hey!
Cannot wait to bust this character out.
There it is.
There you go. Father Breathing Bitch Screen. We love it. We can't wait. We can't wait. I'm so stoked. So if y'all haven't already, go drop a follow over there at Goblets. I'll be with them next week and for the foreseeable future until they get tired of me. Yeah, it should be fun. I can't fucking wait. I don't get to play D&D that often. I am excited. I only have to do one stupid voice. It's gonna be great. I've been practicing it. I'm ready to go. I may or not. I do have massive equipment. Right? No. Okay. Sorry. Everyone shakes their head at once. I just got the whole party to all slow head shake me at the same time. They don't have any kind of validation that good. That was the sweetest validation I've ever had in my life. Anyway, Hell's Corp, do you got anything new coming down? We know you got the new setup. What's new over at Hell's Corp? Pitch it to the people.
Yeah, so I got a whole bunch of shit. I've been very inconsistent with streams as it's gonna be for a while I buy materials and shit because I'm changing the way I do streams. I've said this on my own channel, but I'll say it here too, where I'm not just doing like daily shitty put whatever out I can type beats anymore. Now instead I'm doing more specific projects
shit
and
you
shit.
can.
Us, the fucking Murder Shed.
We love the Murder Shed.
We do.
Yeah, I've got something real big coming down the pipeline, so streams are probably going to be very few and far between while I work on getting it done. It's going to be my my next main big channel video, and I think people are really going to like it. So follow my YouTube if you haven't. It's just Hell's Corp.
And chat, that's not a green screen behind him.
No, it's not.
Yeah, for once, this is actually... Yeah, no. Yeah.
Yep.
Look at him
I
go.
still have to send you all the
In
clips.
case you missed the epic reveal last week.
All 3 of them.
Quite
He did that green screen reveal 3 different fucking times.
Oh, I love that.
They were
So
great
fucking funny.
every
Yeah,
single
but
time.
each time they were fantastic and
That's true.
to different
true.
audiences, so it was fun.
It was fine. Yeah.
I for sure didn't see it coming.
That's true.
I didn't
the
think
trick on
you
tour.
knew. I specifically told.
I had no idea. That's why it was so good.
Specifically told Ryan and that fucking don't fucking spoil. There's got to be a green screen. Don't fucking spoil because they both came into the stream where I did it last time.
Nice.
And I was there
Just
for
like
the
I'm just not gonna
original.
say anything because I'm just not I'm gonna blow it. So when you were like revealing, I'm just like,
Nice.
I was proud of that one.
You should have been. That was good. That was good. Okay, so we got all of our shit up.
Time to play some bunions and flagons.
Bunions is flagging? I don't like that one. I'm not a fan.
That's what Grog calls D&D and Grog's
Right.
one shot.
No,
I've
that's true.
heard that before.
I have heard
I
that.
played
yeah.
this game down at the tavern. It's called Bunions and Flagons.
So,
Trinket dying.
oh no, big Sag. So, a quick recap. A quick recap. Last session, the party split for the first time in quite a little while. What's up, Hellscore? Before I get started,
Just before we go forward, you guys can't hear yourselves through an echo or anything, can you?
no, we're good.
Okay, because I don't have headphones.
Doop-a-doop.
I got a little speaker.
You got a Bluetooth speaker going? I think we're good. If there's any issues, I'll let you know. Then.
All right.
Get
Just
some
wanted to-
headphones. No, it's fine.
Nah, it's fucking pain in the ass to get headphones out here.
True.
Do you not have wire? I thought you had the wireless ones.
I
Either
do, but they're
It's-
attached to my main PC, and this is a secondary PC.
Oh, fair. Yeah, makes sense. So, little recap from last week. We had a bit of a strange adventure in that the party was split for the first time in quite a while. Stanislav, Mantuka, and Gregory all found themselves deep within the slave city of Adroch. Basically, what's once started out as a small prison settlement as the population grew over time, turning into basically a bustling metropolis of just like the poorest conditions that have ever been seen by man. So much so that it was quickly discovered that the Imperium itself didn't even feel the need to allot a necessary number of forces to keep everything in check within the walls, choosing instead to just wall off the entire settlement and keep all of their guards facing inwards, leaving the security within the walls to a group known only as the Watchers, basically an elevated street gang operating with Imperium jurisdiction within the walls of Adroch here. You ran into a couple encounters that I'm sure we'll be touching more on over the course of our little adventure next week, which you'll be able to catch on YouTube because I'm going to be cutting it together with the adventure I did for Hellscarp, and we're going to have like a little like hour and a half long, almost like TV episode like D&D session. I'm kind of excited to do that.
I'm ecstatic.
It's going to be cool. So, the group kind of familiarized themselves with the town, and then we jumped ahead by about 2 weeks until Mr. Maker's plans came to fruition, and he rejoined the party as a cacophonous explosion rocked the garrison just outside the city walls, lighting the entire night sky, after which Lionax, using the opportunity, broke his way into the encampment, returning all of your possessions to you and bringing the news that Mr. Maker, was there and ready to stage a great escape. Choosing to wait until the next evening to let security deal with the garrison situation, you all bided your time, each going about your daily tasks for what you hope was the last time, ever, at least. Mantuka spent some time in the quarry, trying to phone it in for the day and conserve his energy, however, rolling just ever so poorly, only to, after being, viciously whipped, rolling at just a natural 20 on an intimidation check, and spent the rest of his day just angrily hauling stone that was like too big for any mortal creature to even really carry. Gregory spent some time in the ruins of Adroch itself, the once ancient city of celestial elves that used to inhabit this desert. You spent a little bit of time looking around, kind of trying to rummage through what you could. not managing to find much except repeated mentions of a location known only as the Temple of the Shifting Sands, which you committed to memory. Stanislav, deep within the mines, doing what you can there. Fairly simple day. You just went about your day as you normally do. Tried
spreading dissent,
doing what you can to further the plot. Didn't have the greatest rolls of your life, and while you did manage to acquire what you consider probably a few allies, you could have probably done better in that aspect. Mr. Maker spent the day as Terry, the now deceased guard. Spent some time at his guard post doing his job, taking over his duties. Spent a little time at home with Mom, getting to know his home life and realizing that Terry's drinking problem is dragging down absolutely everyone around him, including his own mother.
That's usually how it goes.
You left her peaceful, sleeping in her armchair, whispering a small apology either for the behavior of Terry in the past or for the fact that he would not be returning home, to be interpreted as you wish, and left. That night, managing to sneak up to the wall, but quickly botching that on another failed stealth check. I think 3 opportunities you tried to sneak up to this guard and plant your bombs on the wall, and you just 3 times were caught, eventually choosing to execute the individual and place his bodies with the bombs that you had set on the section of wall. Just, if you're looking on the map here, it would be just south of where Orlyle's house is labeled, at the southern end of the map towards the mountains. We got a weather check from Kieran, 73. It's windy. It's still windy. It's a very windy night on the Ember Step tonight. The sands are kind of just loudly tumbling over the expanse of the desert. Occasional small bits of pebble rolling as you're all preparing for the events of the evening, realizing you're as ready as you can be after being given command of a small unit of soldiers by the leader of the elves, a young elf named Furo. You've given command of a small unit, and at your call, Linax raised a small flare gun into the sky, firing it, releasing what appeared to be just a very simple flare that rapidly exploded into the thumbs-up smiling face of Mr. Maker, because we know if there's anything Mr. Maker loves, it is good branding. As Mr. Maker outside the
branding, baby.
outside the wall.
Marvelous Mr. Maker is my full title.
Marvelous Mr. Maker.
Don't remember?
He's like a Death Eater became a capitalist.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Mr. Maker in a nutshell.
Straight up. Activates his green flame blade to light the fuse leading up to the wall, and it snakes its way over. A slight delay and a little worry that perhaps you had wired things wrong. Not very common mistake for you to make, and as you kind of lean in to inspect a little more, the wall is rocked by a massive explosion. Mr. Maker, you yourself are thrown backwards. It's like even you may have misinterpreted the sheer size of this explosion, and for a brief moment just are stunned. And we're going to come back to you as you're just currently laying in the sand, recovering from just the massive shockwave that just rocked your entire person.
Blew up the explosion. It blew up
very
the
much like leaned in a little, expecting it to go off, and then just got just pitched back about 15 feet into the sand. Kind of just laying there right now with steam and smoke coming off of your clothing. The rest of you, as you prepare, you see the explosion rock the wall open, and just pieces of debris flying all over the place, flaming wood and stone just falling onto the various houses in the district, lighting them aflame, causing a fair amount of damage overall, however, seemingly managing to avoid hurting any of the people inside the walls. The same cannot be said for the archers atop the wall, who you see just flying through the air before they're consumed by fire. As the wall crumbles down, it is revealed that there is a rather large breach in the defenses, and as some of the individuals begin just coming to terms with the events that have just unfolded, some of the Watchers try to get into the way. Mantuka is readying himself for war. The Watchers are quickly overtaken by the elves, who have just been enslaved and so poorly treated over the course of the last 200, 300 years. There's a lot of resentment there. They viciously just begin tearing these people apart. And as it looks like the breach, there's a clear path to it, You are all, I need Mantuka, Stanislav, and Gregory to all make me a dexterity saving throw as one of the ballistas on top of the wall turns towards you from the guard tower and fires this arcane. Yep.
Are they within?
Roughly how far away are they from the breach?
They're good ways. Probably 150 feet or so, maybe a little more.
Are the two of them within 10 feet of me?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you were mostly standing together, and like a few other people. I'm gonna make just a general one.
Okay.
I thought I was rolling with disadvantage.
Mantuka, what's up?
Add +4
Can
to
I see the effects happening? It's
Yes,
just,
yeah, you very much
Okay.
see it. Like you like look up at the wall as you're observing the breach, and one of the you notice the other one is currently unmanned as it's mostly been destroyed. It is still present, but it is currently just burning around it. It looks like the guards aren't tending to it. But one of the great Aeroblasts or whatever just turned towards you, and you see this bright arcane flash. As it does shoot like essentially what is a large harpoon, but is completely glowing this arcane green color. As it strikes the ground near all of you, just kind of lets out an explosion in about almost a 20-foot radius, you'd say. It was massive. Between the lot of you, Mantuka, you have
add +4 for everybody.
+4 for everyone. Okay, so 16 for Gregory.
So 21.
I thought I was
Damn.
Except me, it's already calculated.
Yeah, so you all make the save. You manage to just duck behind some debris as it explodes around you, avoiding all of the damage. It's not a half damage thing. However, the group around you, who is all expectantly ready and waiting for your command, is just absolutely
Oh, wait a
pummeled by
minute.
this. 1 second. Yes.
All right, I have
Just
a collar
let me
on.
finish
That-
describing things.
Continue.
No, ask what you're gonna ask. What's up?
I have my collar on. My auras aren't active, are they?
Nope.
Okay, then never mind the +4.
Okay, Gregory, you fail.
Just remember that.
Yeah.
You need to beat a 16. So Gregory's the only one who fails right now. I gotta roll one for Ilsevere too. Hold up.
See you later, baby Gregory the bitch.
Damn, Ilsevere's
Oh.
doing good. Okay, Ilsevere's all set.
Yeah, they're fine.
Okay.
There's lots of
Gregory.
rock to hurt your face.
Gregory, you take 21 points of damage as this
fuck.
this arcane powered ballista bolt just rocks into the ground and explodes, just sending out this shockwave of arcane energy. You take that full brunt of the hit. No half damage for everyone who succeeds. You manage to gain some cover. However, the little force of group people that had gathered around you are just sent flying in every direction, and some of them are like quite slow getting up. Some are clearly not going to be getting up at all. A lot of the individuals here, well, like a lot of the elves are battle ready. Some of the Hush Root members, who seem to be half under the command of Linax, and about half of the group you're commanding yourself, seem a little more battle hardy. But the group that just got hit were more or less peasantry in terms of their like constitution. What's up?
Because of this collar, how many of my class things aren't active? All of the auras, they wouldn't even apply to me anymore, right?
No, none. You are a fighter. You currently have no magical abilities whatsoever.
Okay.
You have your
Okay,
racial
so that's
passives
gone,
because
that's
those
gone,
are
that's
genetic. Mantuka's so happy right now. Welcome to my level, bitch.
We're a yellow demon and a boy with a box.
Yeah, you're a shiny golden demon and a boy with a toy box.
In my head,
Cool.
without his magic, he's just like this, like kind of weird off color of yellow. For
Yeah,
some
he's like he's
reason.
not as glowy without his god magic. in him, Yeah, it's
He's like
slightly
Big
less.
Bird yellow.
We'll have to adjust my initiative rolls then, because that's part of one of my auras.
I mean, for the sake of initiative rolls, just send it. It's not a big deal. I don't really care.
The
That's the last
+4.
vestige of your god. Is your
You have initiative. If we have to -4, it's not a big deal. I don't care that much.
Okay.
It's more for all
Come
the
and
protection shit, all of your goodies, your smites, none of it. Can't do shit. You're a
Lay
guy
on
with
hands, it's
you're a
all
guy with a
gone, yep.
sword or
Mhm.
an axe or whatever weapon it is.
Stanislax.
You use the Stanislax.
Stanislax won't fail me.
Stanislaxatives
Right.
never fail.
Yep.
I'm gonna make that a shirt. How do you feel about your
Stanislax.
character being used for Stanislaxatives?
No. Don't make it a shirt. Make laxatives.
I don't want to do it. I don't think I want. I mean, that could be one of the tonics we sell at the apothecary.
I mean-
Underwear.
Have a little. It's like it comes
Rusty.
in a little G Fuel esque cup, and it's just got a Stanislav like on the side. It's just a big golden demon. Like And then, in the background, there's just a toilet just kind of off.
That's the back. It's like front on the front. He's doing thumbs up, and then
taking a shit.
Yeah, the front is thumbs up, and then the back you just see like the back of the toilet and his over shoulders from like over doing the thumbs up.
Or you 100% have him sitting on the toilet and just like a blurred mark in front of where it is.
But the blurred mark is really big. It's like that long.
Yeah, it's
I 100% apologize to all of you watching this right now and going down this rabbit hole. I apologize. We'll get back.
It's a pitch meeting.
We're off the hinges already.
Listen, we need to make money, okay?
We are in it for the money.
Number one thing that Mr. Maker wants to take away from this is make money. It's also the number one thing I want to take away.
Exactly. This is all we're all here for.
So I need laxative sales, and I need them now.
The ballista.
Money. I want it now.
The ballista goes off, damaging a good chunk of the population here, who, as you know, are mostly workers. Yes, Stanislav.
Sorry, did we take half damage?
No, I said that twice already.
Sorry.
No damage. You managed to get behind cover. You just dive and like pull a table up around you. Ilsevere too, you see quickly dive beyond cover. Though like a good portion of the group here are just dead and not getting up. It's at that point you see the crew on top of the tower, and I suppose we can switch over to the battle map now. You guys don't see what's happening outside the walls, and Mr. Maker, you're still just a little dazed. We'll get to you in a second. Dude. Okay. You guys would be over by these tents on the left here. In terms of the map. Like, basically right there. The left...
Map.
Yeah, it took a while.
I can tell. It looks really cool.
I'm glad you like it. So, yeah, you don't see all the dudes. All the dudes on the wall are not there. Neither are the armies outside of the wall. That's just... I've set it up ahead of time. Okay, so... discretion. You guys don't know that's there. Okay, so if you guys want to drag your minis onto the map by where I'm pinging with that red circle. I don't know what's
where. What are you talking about?
Exactly, Mr. Maker. You would pick a spot outside the walls to just put your unconscious body.
Okie doke. Wait, unconscious?
Dazed.
Hey, you got knocked.
You didn't take.
You didn't take.
Scared me for a second.
No, you're good. You didn't take any damage. You were just close enough that the shockwave kind of knocked you on your ass, and you're just like, oh.
Roll a death save.
Roll several death saves as you're torn apart by debris.
Debris.
No, you're not a fucking idiot. You just used a lot of explosives, and like it was a little bigger than anticipated.
I've never blown a hole that big before.
Just
no cons really lent themselves to
AL?
Mantuka, so anywhere by that red
Blowing
pig.
big holes.
By Stanislav and Gregory right now.
Blown out big holes.
We love it. I have a mini for Ilsevere? I do not. That makes...
Shout out big holes.
Shout out big holes.
Have I done it today? No. Have I done it?
Is it weird?
No.
So I'm going to use just a guy for Ilsevere. How does that sound?
A guy.
He gets to be a guy.
Little fella. Oh, I need to drag you live. What's wrong with me?
It's gonna be this guy in red because he stands out real nice. He's gonna have a green dot on him because he's an ally.
He's a stand-in to stand out.
There you go. So you guys are over there, and you notice now that the crew, basically this was the fucking ballista that fired you is the one on the left wall here. The one on the right, the crew does seem to be getting their shit back together, and it looks like they're now preparing it to load and fire while the crew is reloading the other one. A lot of people are moving for cover behind the buildings and trying to wait for an opportunity. You see a lot of the general populace is just kind of shifting to behind whatever buildings they can find. What would you guys like to do? We're not quite an initiative yet. Basically, you guys are going to get in action, and then that's going to happen, and we'll go from there. Thank you for the alert, Goddess. Appreciate it.
Sorry if I go first.
This is a group effort. Just tell me what you want to do, one at a time.
Okay, I'm going to grab Ilsevere and just kind of motion to the others to follow me, and I'm going to run, like, to be right up against the wall, if possible, over in a general this way direction.
Okay. Yeah, you do notice
Make it harder for the ballista to hit
very large spikes kind of pointing out in different places, so it's a little hard to get super close. But you managed to tuck up close to there, and it does look like...
Is that square fine, or do you want me to go?
No, you're good. Yeah, just like if more of the spike is in the square than not, you can't stand in the square is how we're going to do that. But if there's just a little point in it like that, you're fine. Cool. But it does look from where you are that the fucking... Why am I struggling with ballista so hard today? Does not seem like the ballistas are fucking I cannot talk today.
You also messed up our ballista, if that...
I know I did. I tried to let that one pass. Thank you, Hell's Corp. I appreciate you. Choke on your purple.
I will not. I love my purple.
It seems like you're mostly covered now. Gregory and Mantuka, what do you guys do?
It has our crew of people that we're commanding seem like they're getting mostly up. Can they hear me?
Yes, they can.
Awesome! I'm gonna just very meekly, but as loud as I can, say, I don't know what's gonna happen, but we need to do something here, and hopefully I can inspire them with an action.
Sure. What do you want them to do? What is the goal? So you have a group of about 20, half Hushroot mixed in with like a little of the other elves and some of the stronger individuals from the group. You see already a ton of people are just beginning to file for the breach. Like they're just running for it. Those who have decided not to take cover are just making a mad dash for freedom. Yeah.
I would say start moving towards that breach.
Okay.
Try and maybe get up the wall if they can, through the hole, over the hole, get towards those fucking archers first, I guess.
Okay. Everyone absolutely takes off. It looks like getting up onto the wall is going to be more difficult, though as you're commanding them, you see Lynax and about 5 other elves, all with bows slung over their shoulder, beginning to scale the portion of the wall on the left here and make their way up. He, with his very badass metal hand at this point, is just jamming it into the wood and pulling himself up as he goes.
Cool.
Looks like they're trying to deal with that one, but you guys still have some stuff to do. Mantuka, what are you up to?
I'm just gonna start surging towards the gap in the fucking wall.
Okay, go ahead. Use as much of your movement as you want to.
Can I take a dash action?
Yeah, sure.
Or is this a turn? Oh,
yeah, if you want. If you want to use the full fucking dash, go ahead. If you're running full speed alone, go for it.
Yeah.
Go for it.
I'm just gonna run there.
Okay,
I'm just gonna run right there and just be myself.
Lynax looks down at you. Give him hell, big man! I just see
Praise bogus! Shit ass!
You see him just disappear over the wall, and as you do, you just see like everyone who is Gregory. You'll mostly see it. You see him and the archers just line up, all of the people preparing to shoot this thing and just start unleashing volleys towards them. However, the 2 ballistas, both now fully reloaded, turn towards the massive group of people filing towards the exit, trying to make their escape, and are just going to fire 2 volleys. I'm just going to roll 2 dex saves. We're going to see how they do. Already not great. So as you're watching this all happen, the group's running. It's mostly just commoners at this point, people who don't have combat experience. They're trying to get out while there is still a distraction, and they're just getting torn apart from both sides. You see 2 of these bolts just fly in and explode, let this wave of green energy go. People are just thrown back into the buildings, into tents, onto the ground. Some get back up, most don't. Your guys' turn again. What are you doing? Now you notice a lot of the army itself is beginning to file out with the group. Mr. Maker, you're like coming to now. You see people just filing out of the breach you made in the wall. Some soldiers, some not. They're all just making a mad dash towards the mountain while the soldiers are kind of splitting off, looking around. Roll me a perception check, please.
Okay.
People do be dying. That does happen. What's up, Krakens?
People do be dying.
People do be dying. Danislav, you're muted again.
21. That is a nat 20, baby.
Damn! So you very quickly pick up on the fact that while it looks like this ballista is now dealing with a fair amount of distraction, the other one is still preparing to fire another volley at the people trying to escape. You also see, now that a little time since the explosion has passed, there is what appear to be a rather large group of soldiers running in your direction from both sides.
Like outside the wall?
Outside the wall. They're definitely wearing... So all the guys you see with purple cloaks now on the map there, they're all coming in. You see like the Imperium forces just beginning to run. You are still Terry. You do still look exactly like one of them. You're wearing their armor. But you see the 2... Like they're not quite in file. They're like a little less organized at this point. And however, as you're kind of readying yourself and looking at this, you see the 2 groups of elves that appear a little more combat ready make their way out and kind of form a line waiting to meet them. You see Pharaoh leading a group of 20 of them. He kind of like leans over the shield you brought him with the sword ready. He's like, I've got this. Help them get out. We'll hold them off. And you recall, now like looking at them with a natural 20 perception check, You don't see a bunch of elves ready to run. You see a group of warriors ready to make a last stand. And it appears like they're trying to buy some time for the group. You do see, kind of coming from the right side over here, a group kind of splitting off from the other garrison, battalion, whatever you want to call it, the other unit, and kind of making their way slowly around the front. The woman looks familiar from your scouting, your time scouting the camp. She's wearing full Imperium regalia, like just head to toe plate armor, long purple cloak flying in the wind that kind of like hangs half over the chest a little bit, and like a very almost like Greek, like Spartan style helmet with that plume down the middle. She stands quite tall, even for a human. She's probably pushing like 6 feet. She's a big lady, standing still like quite elegantly. She's quite thin for her size too. She's like kind of weirdly proportioned in a way, but she seems very much just to be taking in everything around her, and then her eyes fall on you, kind of recovering from the explosion, and doesn't see past your guys because there's no reason to. You are Terry, the alcoholic wall guard right now.
That's me.
What are you doing?
So with that perception check, by the way, would I be able to tell if the ballistas can turn around and fire outside the walls?
It does appear like they are fully rotatable. While they're generally turned inward in case of any kind of like riot or revolt from the populace within the encampment, they are capable of defending outwards. I cannot talk today. I'm so sorry, guys.
Is the ladder still there?
The ladder is, and it is just on the that one's being dealt with. So the ladder for that one's on the right, ladder for that one's on the left. They're both facing more inward.
Okay. I would. So that would take most of my movement to get to the ladder.
Depending on which one you're going to. The left one is currently dealing with a number of archers just getting their fucking ass beat. Or the archers are beating their ass. But the one on the right seems to be like a little more active and ready to fire. What do you do?
I want to get up there.
Okay, go ahead and you can click and drag your movie as you want. What's your total movement?
My total movement, I might have to dash here. Let's see. How far up is it, roughly?
It's about 30 feet. It's a pretty high wall.
Okay, well, you know what? Instead of doing that, what I'm going to do instead is just straight up click my fucking heels together like Dorothy of Oz and fly straight up over it.
Okay.
Right up there.
Okay, you fly over the wall. It uses about 30 feet of your movement, 35 feet to get to the top, and you look down, see all of the stuff kind of ensuing in the center. You see the scorch marks from where the arcane ballistas have already fired. I
would also like to, if I can, try to avoid the gaze of the lady that was looking at me before.
What did you call me?
While doing it.
Try to avoid the gaze. No, dude. Don't do that.
Unleash the gaze.
What'd you call me?
If you want, okay, I'm a level with you. No soldier of the Imperium is equipped with rocket boots.
That's true.
That's not a thing. You can try to stealth check. It's gonna be at advantage because you're literally, she noticed you, and then you're gonna activate rocket boots. So like, I don't
Do you mean
feasibly.
disadvantage?
Yeah, I don't disadvantage. I don't feasibly see a way you can avoid that.
So a 20.
Flash of G. Okay, give me a second. If she doesn't notice this, it would be so bad. No, she has advantage.
Dun.
With advantage. Let's go. 19.
Oh! Okay. That is funny.
All right. So she clocks you. She looks at you, and then it appears like the giant minotaur behind her taps her on the shoulder and leans in to say something. And as he does, she just like leans back, and you pick that moment exactly, just when she's looking away, to just quickly like fucking Iron Man style yourself up.
Like straight up, what I
into
do
the sky.
is I fully put I like straight up, and I like just try to jump backwards, more or less.
Okay.
Oh
Are you hovering over the wall, or are you going over?
No. I land on the wall.
Okay, so you fly about 30 feet up, you land on the wall. You are standing next to Linax now. So Linax is the little green dot guy on the wall. That's it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, what I want to do is I want to see if I can clock Gregory.
With a natural 20 perception check this turn? Yeah, that's easy enough. Gregory's pretty hard to miss. He has very bright blonde fucking curly hair. He's pretty clear. You roll nat 20. So basically, as you come up and hit the apex of your jump, you just see little Gregory making a break for the wall where he's out of range of the ballista.
I would like to immediately, because knowing that they are the magic users are equipped with shitty collars, I would like to cast Dispel Magic on the collar around Gregory's neck.
What is the range on Dispel Magic, if you don't mind?
120.
120. I always thought that was a touch spell. Cool. No worries.
I thought it was too. I thought I was
honestly
send my little maker out at him.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I was certain that was a touch spell. Yeah, sure. So, not me checking it.
I put it in chat.
Okay, look at you. I cannot believe that it has that much rage. So very quickly, you probably have to do the actual casting of it next turn, I'm gonna be honest with you, because in this turn you've already stealth, rocket boots, perception check, traveled, and sized up the entire battlefield. So you're gonna have to wait a turn for that.
I think I'm getting my magic back.
Great. Maybe one turn. What is the rest of the party doing? You kind of quickly just clock like a bright flash, making its way onto the wall and landing next to Lynax.
Are we running to the front? What are we doing?
One more little thing.
I'm not.
I don't think the goal here is to win this battle.
You switch away from Terry? Okay, you return to Mr. Maker.
Feedback.
The goal is to just get out of here. There's too many people for us to fight everybody.
Agreed. If I could get
Follow my blood trail!
I'm then gonna run towards the hole in the fucking wall.
Okay. Go ahead and use
Hold
your
on,
movement
wait.
as much as you want.
Wait until the ballista shoots and then go. After it explodes.
You're not my real dad! I've been alive this long!
He just sent it. He
Fuck
already said he left.
Oh!
Go ahead and move your mini.
He's
dude.
yelling that behind him. You're not my dad!
Go ahead and move your shit wherever you want to move to. Gregory and
flipping
Ilsevere. So Stanny, Ilsevere is just gonna be on your ass this whole
Okay.
He's-
Yeah, what does he look like?
He is exhausted, like meta-wise, he's at level 2 exhaustion. He's moving a little sluggishly, he's not looking so good. He's carrying himself like someone who's been enslaved for the better part of the last 40 months or so. He's not looking great, but he is keeping up for the most part. He's still got 45 feet of movement per turn. He's still technically faster than you, but he's limping, like he's not great.
I want him to stay behind me up against the wall. Right there.
Okay. Cool.
Push him back behind me. And then, yeah, I'm going to wait until the ballista goes off and then make a run for it.
Okay. So the group is still trying to make their way out. The 2 ballistas are going to fire. Actually, only 1 now because the archers are dealing with that. Oh wait, I need to make a save. They succeed for once. So this time, as the left ballista is just too heavily distracted by the archers, just unleashing volleys of arrows towards it. It seems like they've mostly dealt with it. The second ballista kind of lines up a shot towards the group, making their way towards the breach and fires. This time, the bulk of the group do manage to avoid it. There's still a few people who get caught in the blast, a few people who will not be getting up as their bodies are just hurled limply onto the ground. But a few individuals manage to take some cover, use debris to kind of brace themselves behind, and it looks like that shot wasn't as effective. Though you notice that the flow of non-soldier-esque looking folks has slowed. It seems like a lot of people are now taking cover behind the buildings as they do, and most of the people heading for the breach now are your soldiers and the soldiers of the group that is going to be fighting with you. So, ballista's fired. It's your guys' turn again.
All right, go.
What are you talking about? I'm way in front of you!
Okay. So, we're just going to say collectively, whole party goes to the breach. Cool?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was there first.
No, you guys are at the breach. You're not out the breach. Mr. Maker's up there. What is UI doing during all this time, by the way? Is he just...
He is...
Did he even come with you?
Moving towards the...
Okay.
He's just moving up here. He's getting up against the wall.
Okay. He's just gonna hide for a round? Sounds good.
Well, just on the other side of the breach. Like, keeping a watch.
Sounds good. The group of you make your way out of the breach finally, and as you look on the other side of you see 2 groups of soldiers in just pitched combat. Very haphazardly thrown together shield line. It's kind of crumbling at some parts, but it does seem like the 2 groups, or 2 groups on either side, are just locked in a melee with each other, while some of the archers from the roof, you see Imperium archers kind of recovering on this side here, like beginning to just unleash waves of fire upon your group. So the group on the left with the green dot, that is your unit. That is the unit you guys are in command of. I sent you the rules for that. The way the turn's gonna work, they basically take their turn, like combat happens, and then all of your guys' turns will be after that. So as you make your way, you see them all fighting, and then you see a group of individuals. One of them is quite familiar to Stanislav, Mantuka, and Gregory. The large minotaur standing in the group.
Oh, this guy.
Is one that you're quite familiar with. He was there the day you were captured. He was there the day you were beaten, Mantuka. This is even the one who took pot shots at you a little bit. He started kind of insulting you. But you do recognize this individual. Seems like he's taken up with the leader of this camp. And you see in front of him, standing just completely dwarfed by the Minotaur's massive size, this still rather tall woman standing in all of her Imperium regalia ready. And she sees you all come out as this battle is happening. She's issuing commands to each of her troops as she needs to. And then she stops for a moment as she sees your group. And she just turns her head, looks at you through the 2 eye slits in her helmet. She just yells over the battlefield, over the din of battle. It's hard to hear even from this distance, over the sound of men screaming, of metal clashing on metal. Oh, you managed to pick up most of it. Did you really think you would be lucky enough to escape? Are you really so foolish?
Ain't luck, bitch!
It's going to take luck if you'd like to get out of here.
It's gonna take luck if you want to keep us here.
Only 5%.
Pulls out a longsword and just leans to it. You see her mutter something under, like you see her mouth move. And as she does, the sword just ignites into flame. And she stands there, flaming sword, and this very like Roman style kind of centurion tower shield in front of her. The Minotaur behind her, obviously standing ready. You see her flanked by 4 more individuals, 2 on either side, all wearing similar Imperium regalia, a little nicer than that you'd see on the normal infantry. It appears like this group maybe is a little elevated. Perhaps they're her elite guard or something. And then you see 2 archers, who you are just completely familiar with now. One with the red dot stationed behind those rocks over there, and one with the blue kind of just haphazardly hiding behind a bush. And she just looks at you. Come then, if you think you brave. Yeah, Mantuka, what's up?
Surrender now and I'll let your pet live.
My pet already tore you apart once. He can do it again. And I need everyone to go ahead and roll me initiative by selecting your mini first. Wow, she rolled a 5.
Shit.
Of course she rolled a 5.
I didn't actually read mine. Oh, I gave... UI has my initiative.
Oh, we're all...
I selected the wrong mini. I'm so sorry.
We're all exhausted. We should be rolling at disadvantage.
It's fine.
I'm not.
Just for the sake of the initiative, it's all good.
Okay.
Huh.
And that's because it auto tracks it, and I'm making my life easy. Okay.
UI has mine. I'm sorry.
You're good. I got it. I will fix. I
did get a nat 20 on that initiative.
You did. I saw that.
Same here.
Fucking
So
poggers.
Gregory. So
Like, what's going on?
Minotaur. Unnamed Minotaur.
Unnamed Minotaur versus unnamed intern. Let's go.
UI'd get crushed, dude. All you can do is palm strike.
It's like when
We love the
don't
palm
remember
strike.
the little kobold character in one episode of Critical Role. And
Oh,
he just
Spurt.
Spurt.
Yeah, and he just got smashed in one easy
11 days!
That was one of my favorite. That was legit one of my favorite Critical Role guest stars. Chris
Wow.
Perkins was dope. So there, everyone's initiative is in. Ilsevir's is not.
How did I roll best initiative? I'm so fucking goated, dude.
Descent.
Yeah.
So
Yee.
technically the forces go first. Real quick. Yeah, Spurt, what's up? Curse of Insomnia gave me disadvantage. I'm sad. Okay, real quick, before we get into the combat, because it might be a bit of a longer one, we're going to take an early bathroom break now, because this could go for quite a little bit, and I don't want to break in the middle. So we're going to take a quick, 10 right now. Not even. Quick fucking 5. 5-minute break, guys. Hit the bathroom, refill your waters, do what you need to do. We'll be back in 5 minutes, folks, for this combat. Please do stick around. We will not be long. See you in a minute. Hey, yo, we're back. Sorry about that, folks. Just needed to get a quick pee break in there. Anyway, I got my water refilled. I think we are mostly ready to go here.
Emotionally, we're there, almost there.
Okay, so I'm going to delete UI from the turn order. We're going to add Mr. Maker.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Very good. It was a 24, right?
Yeah. It was a nat 20 plus 4, baby.
Baby, let's go. Okay, so at the start of the rounds, we've determined... Oh, that's the wrong order. Descending. You guys get to command your forces to do something. So the armies are going to act on their turn. What is everyone doing? How are you guys going to handle this? You have control over this whole group down here. What are you doing? You know the rules.
Oh, he's going right in.
You guys have a bonus action and an action to command them with. What are you doing?
Let someone else.
Which one are our troops there?
The ones on the left, marked with the green dot at the bottom there.
Like all of them?
Yeah, the whole unit. You get you command it as one separate unit. I thought that was
What? What green dot?
Let me...
Only one of them has a green dot for me.
That is your one of your allies. The other one on the wall is Linax, and this guy down here on the left, bottom left.
So we have 3 total.
Yes, but this
Okay.
bottom left one is your army. These green guys are not commandable. They're just marked as your allies because there's a million fucking things on the map.
Okay. Just want to know.
Yep, you're good. So it's the turn of your command. Over here, you notice Fior is going to command his unit to attack, and they're just going to launch a wave of attacks. It's 2d20 against each other. Okay.
Seeing that,
Immediately you notice as he commands to attack, he very quickly leaps into combat, just begins hacking away at them, just with the vigor and youth and anger of someone who has spent the last 30 years of their life, the entire 30 years of their life, fighting in war. So you notice them very quickly just begin cutting down the Imperium forces, and 3 of them go down almost instantly. The archers on top are just loosing round after round towards them as they can. What are you guys doing with your unit? Mantuka.
seeing that,
There are some people up on the wall, right?
Yeah, they're not commandable though. They're under the command of Linax.
You sure? I'm gonna yell to Linax if I can. Can I do that?
Sure. What do you want to do?
Can you keep them off the ballista?
I'll do my best. Easy enough. That would have been an action on your turn. This is just a turn for commanding peeps, but
Gotcha.
that works. Mantuka.
Attack the archers!
Yeah, keep them off the people, please.
So I'd like them to focus on the archers.
They do not appear to have ranged combat. These are elves with swords and
Yeah,
a
it's
shield
just
that
all-
were just launched out. They have no magic. They have the weapons they were given. They are in a melee force doing melee combat. The actions that are on the list are the only ones that are available.
Okay, can they climb the wall and get on the wall and stab the archers?
Sure, if you
Start
want,
moving up that way.
if you want to. Oh,
Yeah.
you want them to
I
move
would
all
like
the
to
way
start-
across. Okay, you want them to move all the way across the battlefield to there, and start climbing a 30-foot wall and attack. Got you. Okay.
I don't know about that one.
No, I don't like that. I
No.
don't like that, bro. They're gonna get shot down before they even get close.
Sweet, speak up. What do you want to do, boys?
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
well,
Like
they
it's
just
need to
we're
attack.
moving quick. You have 3 actions. You
They
can
just
command
need
them
to
to
attack
attack.
for now.
You can command them to defend, or you can command them to do the other one on there. And whatever it was.
Let's have them attack the group with the Minotaur. Like,
Love it.
start moving
That's-
towards the group.
That's
For
not the point. They're
fuck's
fighting
sake.
another. They're fighting another army.
Oh, okay. I
Attack.
didn't fucking know. You said ignore the people that are on the map. I wasn't sure what
Attack.
people we were supposed to ignore or not.
Okay.
Follow it up.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
just attack. Attack is
There
fine.
you go. They're attacking. They rolled.
Simplicity
They
is
rolled
good
natural
boys.
20. Okay. And they win by a margin of 3. So
Still
these
got
guys are
3,
down
yeah.
3 people. Sweet. Okay.
Good.
That's their turn. Now we're moving into initiative order. Mr. Maker, you're up. What do you want to do?
Okay, first things first, I want to cast a spell magic on Gregory.
Yep. 1 sec.
Thank God.
Okay, so you're going to use your action to cast Dispel Magic. Sounds good.
Yes.
Go ahead. So, how does your spell manifest? What does that look like?
So anybody that's close enough sees that my little wrist fucking crossbow, one of the flip a switch and one of the little arrows comes up off the side, and it's just got a little box on the edge of it, and I shoot it at Gregory's collar, and because I'm awesome, it fucking
roll me a ranged attack, not to kill Gregory. No. So Gregory, as you kind of step out, you're very cautiously making your way through the breach, and as you kind of step out onto the battlefield, you see one group engaging on the left. You see your group of soldiers made up of mostly Hushroot people engaging on the right, while arrows are just flying over, and then you just hear very cinematic, in a movie when a dart sits into someone's neck, but it just hits your collar.
I'm hit.
As it latches on. As it latches on, these teeny tiny little fingers, they're just little mechanical little things, just start scuttling on it, tracing over the runes, trying to unfucking do them.
Yep. Gregory, you feel this is a very faint pop, and then you see the collar that is around your neck fall to the ground, and there is a visceral moment. You feel the connection to your own abilities to do magic, all of it come back to you. You feel the tingling in your fingertips as you feel once again the ability to perform and cast magic of either natural or arcane varieties return to you. As this is happening, you guys notice the group in front of you, the woman has just called you out, is just staring your group down and readying herself with this flaming sword. Mr. Maker, you have a bonus action and movement left. What would you like to do?
I do. I would like to move over to the ballista.
Okay.
And try to wrest control of it if I can do that this turn.
Yeah, there's currently one guy manning it. The other three people who are helping him load and aim this thing are basically full of arrows from Linax who've just been pummeling it. And this guy's hastily trying to get another ballista arrow and turn it around all himself. He's struggling. Probably going to take him a couple turns to get it ready, so he seems pretty preoccupied with that. What are you going to do to him?
Can I push him off the edge?
You already used your action to cast Dispel Magic.
I can't push. Gotcha.
No, push is considered
can I
an
use
attack
my bonus
action.
action to slice at him with the back end of my...
You can only do that if you use the attack action with your double-bladed sword. I'm sorry. Them's the rules. You have a bonus action, and that's it.
Okay, well, that's
and
all right.
And UI can do stuff, too.
Sure. I guess I'll get UI up here to help me load. That's what I'll use my bonus action for.
Okay. Yeah, UI can move. He doesn't have a dash action, per se. There's going to be a turn or so before he's... I don't think so, no.
Let me make sure. I thought he could. But that's fine.
If he does, then that's totally fine. All I know is it's okay. So he gets to the bottom of the ladder.
40.
Yeah, he gets to the bottom of the ladder. Next turn, he's going to make his way up to you. But that is your turn. Gregory, you're up. Now, again, that tingling in your feeling, or your fingers is back. You feel it. You're ready. What are you going to do? You see the group in front of you is just ready. The Minotaur is chomping at the bit. He has his hand on the commander's shoulder to shove her out of the way and just make a beeline for you guys.
For just a moment, I looked down. I'm still freaked out. I thought I was hit. And I see all the little scuttling little hands, little metal hands on the chain, and they're all just doing I look up. Genius! And there for a second, the box starts to crackle, and it's little fireworks of color are shooting out of it. The bone mask is growing out of my my cloak, and there's just antlers for a second. And I'm I am fucking ready to go here. I'm gonna go ahead and run ahead. 50, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
That should
Thanks,
give
Snack.
me
I appreciate you watching the
just
playoffs.
enough.
It's who you rooting for.
More than enough.
Okay.
Give me that. There we go. And casting at that fucking Minotaur. Blind Rage. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Lightning Bolt at 5th level.
Damn! Okay.
Dex save, so yeah, I want to get those two motherfuckers just the person in front of them and the Minotaur.
Okay, so you want the commander and the Minotaur? Okay.
Oh, it's the commander, even better.
Yeah, no, she's standing in front of him with her purple feather plume in her helmet, just contrasted against the black fur chest of this Minotaur.
And I'm running forward, and you just start to hear that insane clown music, but this time it sounds like it's being played by an electric guitar. and it's coming right on out. And instead of holding a little tuning fork, this clown is holding an electric guitar, and he's just playing it. And he's gonna shoot lightning bolt out of his electric guitar.
The electric guitar, which not many people know, was discovered in Felorun in the year 100. Yeah, no, it's very common instrument used by the bards. Yeah, sure, absolutely. Fuck it. Just comes out and starts shredding riffs on this electric lute.
Just a clown's head with floating hands, just playing this electric guitar.
Okay. And it just shoots the lightning bolt. The commander does succeed with a 19. However, the Minotaur does not with an 8. So I believe it's half damage for her and full damage for him.
You are correct. Oh my god!
That's tasty.
That's stanky. Fuck.
Not bad.
Oh god, you hit the Minotaur hard. He's like, so he's like, he has his hand on her shoulder, right, and he's like ready to push past her to come forward and just keep fighting. And as the lightning bolt hit her, it doesn't even jump to him. It just like courses over her metal armor and into his hand, up his arm, and you just see him just rack with it and just shake for a brief moment. And you see steam just kind of rising off of him, coming out of his ears. As
Do the bolts come off of his big nose ring?
He doesn't have a big nose ring, unfortunately.
Oh.
You can't just assume all bull people have big nose rings, okay? That's not cool.
And
we don't do that here.
That's a hurtful stereotype, I think.
God damn it, now we're getting canceled.
We're canceled.
The Minotaur very quickly like locks eyes on you, Gregory. Now that you have just given it, that's the most damage you've done with a lightning bolt attack in your entire career,
which is poetic. And I'm just like, I take the box by the lid and I kind of just like scoop up the clown again, slap it closed, and just look him dead in the eyes. And I've been waiting to do that for almost a whole month.
You hear him yell back. He was like, "You're mine," and he just smiles.
Probably.
Okay, that'll be your turn.
I'm gonna say my bonus action was to use for the troops.
Yeah, it was. Well, Stanny used his to command. He was the one who said attack. So you do still have a bonus action. That's how whoever issues the command is the one whose bonus action I'm taking. I'm just taking it.
I don't have anything I can do with the bonus action anyway, so do something.
I don't think there's much I can do with one. Not right now, so I'm good.
Okay. Ilsevere is up next. Stanny, you gave him very specific instructions to stay right on your ass and not do anything crazy. He looks around. He doesn't see anyone in the immediate vicinity, like seriously, grievously injured or wounded or anything like that. So he is going to...
I'm just going to point at the javelins on my back. Take one if you need
He was already... Great minds, dude. He literally, like, reaches onto your back. That's exactly what he's going to do. Because he's proficient in them, usually. He grabs one of the javelins off your back. Thanks, brother. And he's going to hurl it towards them at disadvantage, because it's a fucking long throw.
It does have 120-foot disadvantage range, so you can yeet it, but...
Yeah, he yeeted it. 15 definitely is not going to hit the commander. What's up, Liz? How you doing? Welcome in.
Throw another.
Okay, if you insist, I will not argue. He grabs another, also at disadvantage, with the 22. Does 22 hit the commander? Just meets it. Just meets it. Nice. So the first one comes up, she puts her shield up, it hits and like doesn't even manage to stick in. The shield is so thick it just collapses to the ground. And as she lowers it to look over, almost to taunt, again, the second javelin is just immediately followed and just kind of sinks right into her shoulder pauldron, and she quickly pries it out, throws it down onto the ground, and just looks at Ilsevere, just rage burning in her eyes. Then he's gonna use his movement to just kind of fucking scoot one space. He's using a meat shield, exactly as you asked him to. Next up is the Minotaur. Who's just very angry at this point and has a movement speed of 40 feet.
40.
So
is it your Minotaur or is it mine?
No, this is my Minotaur. Your Minotaur rolled a 15.
True.
Unnamed Minotaur.
All Minotaurs are mine.
All of them.
Okay. He's gonna... he can't get to Greg. Okay, so what he's gonna do is he's gonna advance. What does he have? Does not have the range for that. Okay. He's gonna use his whole... He's gonna use his dash action too. He's not. He's going to very casually, Gregory, just walk forward with his double-bladed great axe just twirling in his hand, just stomps through the sand towards you and stops between those two torches. Come on, little one. He just smiles at you. That's going to be his whole turn. He's not even going to bother rushing in on you. He's just waiting.
Oh, I've had this fight before.
I look back at Mantuk over my shoulder.
Starts flying around.
Yeah,
Turns into a
eh?
shark.
Next up is-
Sharknado 8.
That
You
next
thought
up-
it was over.
You thought it was over. Next individual, one of the Imperium troopers makes his way up, also very slowly, methodically, shield up, weapon just held on top of the shield, gets to about within 5 feet of the Minotaur and holds fast. Next up is the archer kind of behind these rocks, who wasn't actively stealthing. He was visible, but he's currently in half cover. He just kind of pop up over them and quickly just fire a quick volley of arrows towards your group. Where did he go? He's gonna fire one. Gregor's the only one who's done anything hostile so far. Yep, he's firing both at Gregory. That's what makes sense to me. 21 to hit you.
Yeah.
That hits. You take 7 points of piercing damage. 27 to hit. You take another 7 points of piercing damage as you cast your lightning. Stand there as the Minotaur makes its way towards you. As you are immediately just punctured by 2 arrows right into the torso. You're starting to take some damage already. You're not feeling great. The archer kind of just like looks. You see him. It's a very, very handsome, kind of darker skinned individual. Just smiles at you with this like thin mustache, and then just goes back behind cover. And he's gonna go to 3/4 cover because he crouches. So he's gonna be very difficult for people to hit.
I saw you.
Stanny, you're up. The battle seems to have begun. Either side of you is beginning to wage war. As you're kind of engaging with the group in front of you, there are people beginning to trickle out through the breach and just make a break for the mountains at this point. You were more or less holding the ground while people try to make their escape. What are you doing? You're muted. You are unmuting your mic is what you're doing.
Yes. I'm going to shrug off the thing of javelins and just kind of drop them and say,
Yep.
brother, stay here. Or stay back.
I thought you wanted me to stay on your ass. Your exact words.
Just make sure you can help people get away if you see someone getting...
I'll be honest with you, brother. I think I'm a little more concerned about me getting away at this point. He smiles
Well,
at you. Seems like he's
try
gonna keep up with you as best he can. Mantuka,
Alright,
you have
join them.
advantage.
I'm gonna step around over it this way. Use
Yep.
my movement, but kind of casually with my axe down at the side, and I'm gonna point at the commander. I said, "You. I want to face you one-on-one combat."
Good luck.
I'm gonna stare her down.
Roll me a persuasion check at disadvantage.
I already have disadvantage, so
Roll 3 times.
Mantuka, because it is a nice beard. Peter does have the nicest beard in the group, hands down.
Nat 1. Nope.
That one. She
Shit.
looks at you. In your dreams, golden man. She just raises her shield up, and you see her unit almost begin to close around you as you're saying that. She has no intention of having an honorable duel with you whatsoever. Good try, though. Good try, though.
You'll regret that.
I
I'm
doubt
gonna-
it. And she just readies herself. That's your action. You still have bonus action and whatever movement you have left.
Okay.
That's
I
true.
don't really have anything else to do, so. I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Gonna mean you.
Duck.
Oh, so that was my whole action, right?
Yep. Yeah, actively trying to persuade someone in combat is a whole action to do. Perception and shit I usually just give you guys, but like actively trying to change the effect of a conversation. Yeah, is that it?
All right. Yeah, for now.
Mantuka! It's time! Your turn is up. You notice everything going on. The Minotaur making a beeline for Gregory with just a wicked grin on his face, twirling that very familiar great axe in his hand. What are you gonna do, my big friend?
Mantuka remembers in the battle rage and this atmosphere is going on that Stan said he could borrow his javelins. So Mantuka is going to use his full movement.
He did drop the
come up to
javelins.
Standy.
He dropped the
And,
javelins right in front of you, like at the gate.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, so
Oh,
the
sweet,
guy in red is
jack them.
Stanislav's brother. I don't have a
Sweet.
purple tiefling, so I just used a bright red cloak because it felt like that would stand out the best. I'm also going to zoom in now so we can actually see the battlefield a little more. What are you doing? You pick up... Yeah, you pick one up. That's 2 used. I believe you have 3 left. You can carry 5 at a time.
Sweet. I'm gonna run up to where I am, and I'm gonna hawk a javelin at big fucking Thunderfuck McGee here.
Okay, so you just pick it up as you're running towards him, just mid-step, like... Just almost awkwardly, like you're mid-thing. As you're coming up for your step, you unleash it. Go ahead and roll your attack.
So with the advantage that I get, it's gonna be flat.
Why would you? Why
strength based.
What?
You're at
Strength
exhaustion
based.
1 or 2.
1.
Yeah, you're not at disadvantage on attack rolls yet.
Oh, sweet. Fuck yeah.
You're good.
Yeah.
So you get full advantage from insomnia
I'm
because
just making
beard.
sure I'm not. 18 doesn't feel like it's good enough, so I'm gonna do advantage.
Yeah, you got to declare
You
whether or not
can't-
you're going to use it
Yeah!
beforehand. Unfortunately, 26
I
is
don't
way
think
better.
you can reckless on a melee, can you? You're on a ranged, can you?
You got.
I got advantage from the
you
chat.
got
by the way.
advantage.
He got
Oh,
advantage.
yeah.
Chat
Let
advantage.
me do me, dude.
I'm
Just let me do.
sorry.
Focus on your fucking turn.
9 points. Okay. Yeah. You step forward, just quickly hurl the javelin as he's just like walking towards you. It hits him in the shoulder. He takes the damage, looks down at it, and then looks down at his right arm that's just horribly burnt by Gregory and the lightning. I've had worse.
And I'm gonna
You
throw
just-
another one at him.
Breaks it out. Okay, go ahead.
Before I do, I'm gonna. This is for Mogus. I'm gonna spit on it.
Okay, you were going chemical warfare. No longer at advantage. Go ahead and make your attack.
Make a con
22
save.
will definitely hit. Make a con save, you die. 22 100% hits the Minotaur.
Ah!
He's wearing a
Oh,
loincloth.
no.
8 points of damage. Okay. The other one hits
And
as he
bonus
says.
action.
Yep.
Rage.
Go ahead. Absolutely. As the other one hits him now in the other shoulder. They've still had worse. And he just pries that one out too. Definitely took the hits though. He's taking some damage. Cool. That is done. Next up, we have one of the other soldiers doing their thing. So this individual down here, gonna use his movement to get up to there, 30 feet.
No shame, lady. Do your thing.
It seems like their force is just slowly advancing. None of them are using their dashes to close the combat range. They're just slowly advancing and putting a shield up. He's actually going to use his dash action just to go here and reinforce the Minotaur a little better. That'll be him. Pink's up. Doot. Did I fuck up my map? No, my map's up. Okay. Cool. He's going to go up to there. Next up is the... Oh, nice. We have an archer. Okay. Next up is the archer. Mantuka, as you unleash your 2 javelins, you see this archer pop up from behind the rather large shrubbery he's hiding. He's going to fire 2 arrows straight at you.
A shrubbery.
A shrubbery! That's a 13 to hit. That does not hit in Mantuka. And a 16 to hit.
AC's 15. Yep. So that is.
Okay, so you take 9 points of piercing damage. Nothing too major. Reduced to half. You round up, so 5. Reduced to 5 damage.
I will take it, DM. I will take all your 5 damage.
You throw the 2 as you unleash the 2 javelins. The arrow just quickly hits you in the torso as you notice another one just soar past and hit the wall behind you. That'll be his turn. Next up is this fellow who is just going to close the distance and create basically a line with this Minotaur. The
I
commander.
can close the distance.
The commander is going to look to the forces on the right. Oh, no, that's oh no, yeah, he's doing this after the thing. Yeah, anyway. Never mind, not going to do that now. She just stands for a moment, kind of sizes up the battlefield a little bit. Hellscorp, you're still fighting with the dude who's at the ballista, so she doesn't really pay much attention to that yet. I have so many options here. It's crazy.
No.
She is going to look forward to Mantuka.
Don't hate, appreciate.
She looks forward at the Minotaur making its way towards her little group, and she says, "Oh, that just won't do." And she is going to cast Hold Person. So I need you to make me a Wisdom saving throw, please, Mantuka.
Whoa. All right, I'll try.
DC is 17. 9. Oof. So as you take the 2 arrows, you look down, you're like ready to step forward and start swinging. You feel all of your muscles just tense. And you feel your whole body become paralyzed. Top to bottom, you cannot move, you cannot speak, you can just breathe and observe. And now that giant minotaur in front of you seems a little more imposing. He smiles as he realizes what has happened to you. She just looks, "This isn't going to be easy, you know." And she's just smiling. She's just happy with herself right now. So you can make a save against that on each of your turns, Mantuka. Need to turn off chat previews. So I'm sorry. It's a logical thing for her to do. And she is just going to... Yep.
A logical thing is run up and slap someone.
No, it's to a barbarian. Yeah, sure. She only has so many of those slots available. So as you're you're currently paralyzed. That will be... Actually, she's gonna just like move up a little and kind of like just stand in the little pocket. The little unit pocket she's made for herself. That will be...
You look scared.
She doesn't even respond at this point. Your nat 1 persuasion check has basically lost all of her respect for you that she might have had.
That's all I want.
Okay, so start of the round. We are going to... we get another round. You guys get to command your peeps first. What are you doing? It is time for your people to make their action, but whatever they want to do. What are you commanding your force to do?
I mean, they did good last time.
I'm petrified.
Right.
I'm petrified.
You are currently... You do see Mantuka's like weirdly standing perfectly still. Yeah, Hell's Corp, that's what I was going to say to do too. So exclamation point D4 zombie. Yep.
All right, well...
Oh, 3. So, Mantuka. You get inspiration. You get a D6 from Zombie Lolly in the chat.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yep. Her inspirational quote is, "You're not dead, and that's pretty cool." So you have a D6 inspiration.
Thank you.
Yeah, D6 to use on whatever you will. Mr. Maker, sorry, what are you doing, buddy?
Okay, well, I had a plan, but seeing that Mantuka is now completely fucking motionless, I will instead
What's up, Stanislav?
attempt to
You didn't do
push...
the...
Oh, yeah,
thing.
shit, yeah. So what are you commanding your people to do?
Oh, right, my bad.
My bad.
Keep on the offensive.
Bonus action attack. Okay. They will do another round of attacks. They only win by 1 this time around.
It's not bad.
These guys are supposed to be at 17, not 3. What the fuck? So they're at 16 now. Okay. So as you issue your command, you notice your forces just begin stabbing over the top of the shield wall, and a few of the Imperium soldiers take a hit. A few of them do begin to fall. Looks like their numbers are starting to be slightly reduced. However, as that's happening, you notice the commander issue a counter command to your people, to the people attacking yours. Counter attack now! And they're gonna launch a counter attack against you guys. And lose by 1. So as they try to, like, they begin unleashing their own counter barrage or counter attack against you guys, and as they're doing so, you see one of the Hushroot tribes, or actually Valzir, because he's in that group too, just step around one of their shields and just stab in sideways like that, and pull it out as an individual just collapses to the ground. Looked like he just disposed of one of them. We're getting to the point now where we're having a bigger discrepancy in numbers, so they're going to be rolling at a slight penalty. Basically, for every 2 people that force is down, you're -1 on your attacks and defense rolls until you're at a maximum -5. I'll deal with that.
So we have 5 of them down so far?
You have 5 down, so...
They're -2.
-2. You guys have none down over here currently, and none down over there currently. They're having a bit of a rough time. The other force is going to do the same thing, make their attacks. 2. Lose by And they're down another 3. So 3 is the max they can lose. Lionel or Farron or whatever. Pharaoh is going to command his 2 counterattack yet again. We just got to get through all these rolls.
Nice.
Cool. They win by 1. All right, starting to do good. Oh no, I did the thing again.
What was the second last roll you rolled? The 10 and 14?
That was for the force, because they each get to do something, right?
Which force? I know which force was that though. Who just
That was
lost 3?
the one on the right.
Okay, our friendlies just on the right just lost 3.
No, the
Okay.
enemies do. That was.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, that was them attacking. Okay.
Yeah, now I fucked up the number. Shit. Okay, now, that is the end. The archers still just doing their thing, unleashing volleys onto the groups below. Not looking too much into that. Mr. Maker, you're up. You muted.
Whoops, my bad. What I'll do is I want to wrest control of the ballista.
Okay.
Ooh.
How are you doing that exactly?
So there's one guy there. You said he's preoccupied trying to fucking load this thing on his own.
Yeah, it's still not loaded completely.
Sure. Well, what I want to do first is get UI up there. Get him up.
Yeah,
the ladder.
UI does manage to climb up the rest of the way, the 30 feet up to the wall.
And then I want to attempt to just, while he's distracted, just like how far? It's like 5 feet off the edge.
5 feet to the edge, yeah. To the edge. 10 feet to get him off of it.
Okay, I would like to just try to push him over the edge.
Okay, so that is going to be a contested athletics checks, basically.
Okay.
So he's going to roll a...
Ew, that's +4.
Yeesh.
I mean, +5. That's not great.
Athletics +5.
Oh.
Complete stalemate. Basically...
Well, no, but I flash a genius because it's a check.
Oh, it is. Yeah, technically.
Hey, look, a
it is check.
distraction.
Okay. So as you do so, you step and you begin trying to shove him towards the edge. Basically, you kind of like interlock hands over the ballista bolt that he was about to fucking put in this thing. And up close now, you're realizing it's pretty hefty. Like, they're thick. These things are massive. And you see this arcane runing kind of carved upon them. You also notice he's already fired 2. He only has 1 left after this one.
Okay.
But you basically both now are grabbing this thing and pushing with each other. You managed to get him 5 feet back to the edge, but he's not over yet. And the difference was not so much that it was enough to push him off all the way.
Can I use UI to come up? And
Absolutely, yes. Yes, you fucking can.
Yeah, I would have just right in the knees.
Okay, go ahead.
Unless it has to be a strength check, which is fine. I can do that too.
If you're trying to push him over, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to push him off.
Okay, so roll me another athletics again.
Okay.
This is against his 8. Natural 20. Okay. Okay. So basically what happens is instead of like UI actively hitting his legs as you're kind of struggling with him, trying to push him back, UI just steps behind his legs and collapses all of his body parts in and just basically creates a boulder, and you shove him and he loses his footing on it as he goes and he tumbles backwards off the edge of the balcony, falling a dramatic 30 feet. I believe it's 3d6 because it's d6 per 10 feet. So
Thanks.
taking 15. He's not dead, but he's pretty fucking close. So like you don't even see him hit the ground from where you pushed him over. He falls. He kind of tries to grab at you, and then you just wait a moment as you just hear the sound of like metal armor hitting rocky ground, and you just hear from below. And he's still alive. Probably wishes he wasn't.
Fair. Cool.
We'll see if he gets
And
up.
you do find yourself holding the ballista bolt. He did not take that with him.
Perfect. I've used my action to move him. I can't try to load the ballista bolt this turn.
You can try to load it as a bonus action. That's fine.
I would
Setting the thing up takes an action to get it wound, aimed, everything, but to just put the bolt in it so you can shoot it next turn, that's doable. 100%.
Cool. Yeah, I'd like to do that.
Okay, you just lay the bolt in. You're familiar with how these things work. It's just a big crossbow, really. That'll be your whole turn. Gregory, you watch everything going on. You see Mantuka frozen completely in place. Now this Minotaur, his gaze has shifted from you to Mantuka, and he's like readying a round of combat against him. What are you doing?
I'm sorry, I'm just coming to terms with the fact that I have the spell Haste always prepared once I hit 5th level in Druid. That just came to me now. Life is good. I see Mantuka! Mantuka! Why aren't you moving? Okay. I'm gonna take a snap off that antler that's growing out of my cloak and just chuck it at him, and I'm gonna say, I hope this still works! And I'd like to cast Conjure Animals on Mantuka and make 2 giant vultures just come out of the sand under him and just curl up and around and just poop up right in on his shoulders.
Okay.
And 2 giant ass vultures are wanting to pick him up. Get him out of there. Helicopter.
Helicopter.
Ambulance evacuation.
They are large
I need you to send me
creatures.
I need you to send me a stat block for that.
I
Yeah.
will
What's
do
the
that
stat block?
for you.
I feel like that's doable. Like I feel like 2
Giant
vulture.
vulture.
I don't know. Mantuko is
Uh,
a brick shithouse of a guy though. Like
Right? They have a strength of 15. They are large
Okay.
beasts.
I will say, roll me a strength check for the 2 of them.
Oh, beautiful. 2 of them? Okay.
Just one strength check for both.
Okay.
They're working as a unit.
Go bird. Did that not work? Probably not. Go bird. Oh,
Oh no!
birds, no!
So they start flapping their fucking vulture wings. They're going. They're going. Yeah. And you just like you see Mantuka like lift a half inch and then fall back, and a little sand comes out under his feet as he lands. They try again, and they get him up a little higher, and then he poofs back down into the sand. It seems like they are not. You're lucky they didn't roll that once he was higher up.
Yeah,
I'll be honest
Listen,
with you. Get that out of the way now.
it's fine. It's great. You're just make
They
sure
look-
he's out.
They like look
defend
over
him.
at you a little sad, like whatever vulture make. I don't know what sound vultures make. I can't do that. I don't practice. That's a Murloc
Just
from
stay
World
on
of
him. Stay on
Warcraft.
his shoulders and
Okay.
protect him.
Yeah, they just stand there, kind of still trying to flap their wings off. This is a great idea, but that roll did
Thank you.
not manifest destiny at all.
Uh,
Okay,
Was that their action?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was 100% their action to do.
Yeah.
That was a
I'm
crit.
just
Oh my
gonna
God,
have
that
them
was
sit
amazing.
on their shoulder and just like kind of just interpose just as
Okay.
much as they can.
He's got an eagle on either side of him.
They're vultures with really long necks.
I didn't
they
have
look
a
kind of like
vulture made.
flamingos.
It's great. I love it. Okay, yeah, they're just chilling on his shoulder. Mantuka, so not only are you fucking frozen, paralyzed in place, you now have vulture claws digging into each of your fucking shoulder.
I have a live boa.
That'll be your turn. Ilsevir's
Turn
up.
him into an actual statue.
He's standing. He's gonna just stay on your ass this time. He grabs the last javelin from your pack as he's doing so. He's gonna use one of his attacks now to just yeet one at the Minotaur who's looking down on. 42 hits. Look at that. 7 points. Love it. You'll love to see it. What's up? You're muted. Stop muting yourself. I'm tired of saying you're muted. You're still muted.
You're muted in.
You muted
the-
yourself on
oh.
Zoom.
Yeah, you're
I
on
can
Zoom.
ask you to unmute.
Okay, yeah, I hit the hotkey that I don't know what it is. Sorry.
Bless your heart.
Mantuka used the last 2 javelins.
There was 5.
Yeah,
Ilsevere used 2.
2.
Mantuka
Right, okay,
used 2.
okay.
Dude, I
I
feel
thought
like
he
I can...
took them with him.
No, he just picked them up as he left.
You are the worst for ratting on the team. I'm just saying.
Stop it, Peter.
New name's gonna be Mark the Narc.
He's trying to play fair, Peter. Let him play.
I'm teasing. I'm teasing.
A mean
What are you
boy.
doing, Stanny? Oh wait, no, that's Ilsevere's
The
turn. He
worst part
throws
is
it.
when he rats and it's not the problem. There's no problem there.
So
Stop
we're
it,
gonna
I rat
go.
both ways.
It's true.
Exactly. Yeah.
The Minotaur now is
He's
just
an honest
going.
player. We just find
Is gonna walk up. You see the Minotaur that beat down Mantuka last time just take the 3 steps towards him, or however many it takes.
Go,
Ready
go,
his great
gadget,
axe,
vulture shield.
and he's gonna take his fucking full round of attacks on you, which is just 1, but it's an auto crit. Oh, it's at advantage. Yep, yeah, because you're paralyzed. Does not hit you. Does not hit you. What the fuck? So he like steps forward with his axe. And he's gonna swing.
Thank
He's
you,
gonna
Satan.
lean himself into you, and as he do, the
Buddha.
the 2 vultures on your shoulder just start flapping their wings, just hectically in his face, and just kicking up all these feathers. He's like,
Yes, boy.
and he just both of his swing just goes wide on you, and does not connect. You are still paralyzed, but he misses. I am so mad
I
about
love these birds.
I am so pissed about
Their
that.
names are Cosmo and Wanda.
Oh, we love
If they're on
that.
me, I'm
Nice.
renaming them.
You're paralyzed. You can't speak. For
Oh,
now.
no.
Actually,
and
we're
Conda.
attached right now.
For now, they're Cosmo and Wanda.
No, Wasmo and Conda. We don't
Oh.
want to get sued.
I think we're gonna get sued by the Fairly Odd Parents.
They are
No!
notoriously terrible.
They just put out a new show. We can't do that. No, no,
Did they
no.
actually?
Yeah, they're coming out with a new
They
Fairly
have
Odd
that
Parents.
prison
It
camp.
looks so damn good. I'm not gonna nerd out about it now, but the animation looks fucking choice for it. I'm so excited. I'm so
Dude,
excited.
after what they did to the regular show, I'm kind of
No, this is like it's perfect. I saw the trailer. It's perfect. It's perfect.
because
Either
they
way.
kept that shit going. You know, they're like
Oh yeah.
No, but they're
fairies with,
reboot.
a
They're like
dog and like
they're-
another
they're
fucking
starting-
child now.
they're starting over. We got Cosmo and Wanda back. We're good.
Different timeline.
Yeah, different
Thank
time.
fuck. There's not a baby. There's not a dog. There's not another kid.
That is it for the Minotaur's turn. This guy is going to advance his movement 30 feet, 25 feet, and Mantuka, and launch another wave of attack against you. I believe he only gets one. Oh, he can shield bash too. That's fun. Oh, shield bash you. Let's go. And it's at advantage. 17.
That hits. I
Yay!
get shield bashed.
Yeah, you get 8 points of bludgeoning damage because it's a crit. And we're fucking doubling it. Okay. Oh no, we do exploding crits now, don't we? So it would have been a... Oh, just a 4. Oh, that sucks. I rolled a 1. You take 8 points of total with the exploding critical. That sucks.
So,
Uh,
am I technically still raging because it hasn't been to my next turn to not attack?
Technically, yes. And if anything, I think you being held firmly in place, not being able to attack things while things are teeing off on you with vultures on your shoulders, I feel like your rage is definitely still going. Like that rage is keeping up. You know what I mean? He hits you with
The
that.
camera's
You,
kind of vibrating.
you do not have to make a strength save. He's gonna make a second Warhammer attack. No, he rolled a 17, which does hit you. Yes. Doot. Oh baby. Okay, what I roll that time?
Sure.
So 8 plus 7 is fucking 15 plus 3. You take 18 points of bludgeoning damage from the Warhammer as it collapse, like hits you just dead square on the center of your face, right on the circlet of blasting. In fact, had it been a normal helmet, probably would have broken, but the circlet absorbs most of it. Half.
18 halved?
Yeah, 9 total.
Okay, cool.
I trust you to half at this point. I trust your maths. That will be him. Next up, we have the archer, who's going to focus on some other things. Stanny, you immediately have 2 arrows fly your direction. The first of which is going to be normal. There's an 11 to hit you, unfortunately. That does not hit. Just dances off into nothingness. The second arrow, however, you notice him manifest that very familiar blackish kind of energy, that cloud almost like energy that surrounds his arrow, and he's just gonna fire it ever so gently at you. So that's the shadow arrow. Oh, that's just the damn. Ignore that. Longbow. Can bitch. Okay, 11 does not hit. So the shadow arrow flies over, and you see it hit the wall behind you, just puff in that kind of like black poof of smoke. I can't hit with the archers today. Just saved my life. Fuck it. Fuck it.
Mantuka feels none of your pain.
Fuck it. He's gonna use his action surge and fire another.
I look
2
like a
arrows.
pincushion.
So he's gonna fire another 2 at you, Stan. Fuck! 18 to hit.
That's 1 below my AC.
Fuck! Is that with all of your paladin stuff though?
It's just my armor and
Okay.
shield. Yeah.
Shit.
No, I don't. My AC is 19 without.
Okay. It
shielding.
does not hit you. As the last arrow makes its way towards you, raise the shield, and ping, sticks into it just like ever so slightly, and you just kind of break off the arrow before your next round of combat starts. Speaking of your next round of combat, my friend. Also, oh yeah, the archer is going to. he's gonna run a little bit behind that bush. Stanny, you're up.
Just give him a little side eye.
He basically as he's running, he's like switches his bow hand and fires at you 2 shots, just opposite handed, and makes his way over to the bush. What are you doing with your turn, my friend?
I am going to. What are these lights? Oh, by the way,
Those
the
are
one directly behind Minotaur?
Those are torches. It is
Okay,
technically
cool. So I
night.
can't-
It is technically nighttime. Those lights are the only thing
Gotcha.
keeping you guys from rolling at disadvantage.
So I can't stand there, correct? Like on the torch.
No, you can stand within
Unless
the
I wanna
circle.
set
You just
my
can't
balls on
stand.
fire?
You can't stand. Yeah, it's like a A tiki torch. You know what I mean? Like it's in the ground.
Am I flanking here with Mantuka technically? The
No,
large creature.
technically not. You are not standing exactly opposite. Flanking rules.
You can't stand where the birds are standing because they're on his shoulders, right?
Technically in the same space.
I'm perfectly diagonal. Okay.
I mean, yeah, I'll allow it. Fuck it. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, and then I'm gonna bring Stanislax to bear. Come with one down behind his shoulder blades.
Go ahead. Roll at advantage.
Did no go through.
No, it did not go through.
Okay. Try that again.
Make sure you click the little B. There you go.
There we go. 20.
Yeah, 20 hits. Oh wait, hold up. It does hit. They have an 18. As does your second attack.
They both, weird. Lag. Sweet.
Fair enough.
Damage times 2.
Times 2 electric boogaloo.
What the fuck is going on? After this turn, I'm just going to reset all my stuff. So 14 plus 8, so 22.
Damn!
Total points of slashing damage.
Not bad, baby.
All right, that's good. As you step up and just slash into the Minotaur, he looks over his shoulder, snarls, and just focuses his gaze back onto. Seems like he's a little raging as well, perhaps.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. You don't really
His
see.
hide feels
You don't
tough.
see. Yeah, it's not even that. Like they still take those wounds, right? They just shrug it off. Like to Mantuka, he still looks like he's taking 16 damage. It's just internally he takes 8, kind of deal. Does seem like this individual is getting a little feisty, a little angry. Your attacks do hit, though. He takes the hit, and he just turns his gaze back to Mantuka. He's got a score to settle, it seems.
How far did I put? Yeah, I'll just stay there. Okay.
Okay.
Very good.
Sounds good. Mantuka, you're up. End of your
Wisdom
turn.
saving throw?
Wisdom saving throw at the end of your turn, yep.
Come on, big buddy! 14, and then I'm gonna use that Bardic Inspiration.
Okay, so you have to beat a 17. You need to roll a 3. D6.
Tell Mantuka what he has to roll.
I'm telling you what you have to roll. You did it. Okay. Okay, so as your turn comes, you're like trying to ready yourself to attack. You're willing the muscles. You cannot move, and as you feel it kind of shake it off as you grit your teeth through it almost so hard that you bite into your lip, causing it to bleed. And you just shake, like flex your shoulders. You feel your body return to your control.
Oh, thank God.
Will you allow one small bonus action DM that doesn't involve me moving?
Unfortunately,
Or attacking or
it is
anything?
specifically at the end of your turn that happens. A rule
That's a no.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So
It's
you-
literally it happens right at the end. It's like that is the condition.
Could have
for
just
it.
said no.
I'm sorry.
That's a 9.
I'm sorry. However,
Alright, cool.
with that, the commander is
No
going to use one
quieto.
of her legendary actions as she shifts the tide, not necessarily turning, but becoming a little more serious. She's going to use 2 of her legendary actions to command the Minotaur to take a reaction attack. She's going to do against you as he
If
sees
I
you.
get paralyzed again, so help me Jesus.
She's not doing.
So
I mean,
help
she
me
does still
Christ.
have access to hold person. He rolls a 9. I can't roll for shit today. I cannot roll for shit today. So the Minotaur like swings down at you, and now as you regain your literal strength, you bring your glaive up, or your halberd. I'm sorry.
I have birds!
And you just knock his fucking axe out of the way and manage to avoid it. You do have birds still on your shoulder. That is your turn. Next up, we have this dude who is going to come up to Stanislav. Actually,
Defend me,
he's going to come up
Air
to here.
Stallions.
And he is going to hold his attack action until he is in flanking with one of his allies. Which is going to be this guy. Okay. So he's going to take he's going to use his reaction to let go of that attack at advantage on you.
Square up with.
Yeah,
Shield
so
against
you
one,
see, like,
axe against
basically
the other.
these two use their combined movement. They're used to fighting as a unit. They know how to take down targets, right? So they, like, both take up positions on either side of you. Warhammers at the ready.
Hit me, baby, 4 more times.
He only gets 1 attack because he's holding it. It's his reaction. It's even with advantage, he rolls a nat 1 and a 2. So 7 total is a miss. That'll be his attack. However, the pink individual does get a little more to go with. He is going to step forward and try to hit you with his shield bash first. 14 does not hit you. Oh, he's at advantage. 21 does hit you.
Tell him myself too.
What?
I'll tell him myself too.
So you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as the shield just bashes into your torso. You feel the wind forced out of your lungs. What's up, Creep? What's up, Rad? And Jenna? What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? My fucking stream deck is broken, so I can't do shoutouts like that.
Do I have to make a save of some kind?
You would, but there's one of his allies behind you, and his shield is straight up against your back, basically. So as you feel the shield bash ram into you, instead of being pushed 5 feet back, you start kind of moving backwards, and you feel another shield just immediately behind you, kind of compressing you in. And then
a Stannis Landwich.
A Stannis Landwich. Thank God I rolled at advantage. 24 to hit you on the Warhammer. And you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage now from this guy. After he bashes you with the shield in the guts, he's just going to bring the Warhammer around. Kind of an offhand swing, like just awkwardly arc it and just catches you upside the jaw. The game is going great. Some shit's going on. Thank you, Hellscorp. I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you for doing mod stuff. Tank is tanking. Yeah, you take a couple hits. You're still doing all right.
I'm fine.
Next up, who is that? There's someone in the third order. Oh, it's the archer way over there.
I started with 114 HP.
That is substantial. Actually, he doesn't need to move. What am I talking about? So, Stanny, this time you being the closest fighter. Again, the archer's going to tee off on you. First attack's a normal one. Natural 20. Oh, yeah. Sorry. That felt good. I needed that in my life. It's been so long. I rolled like shit all day. So exploding critical. Fuck that math. I rolled a 3. That sucks. So 3 plus 8 is 11.
But it was a 20.
Plus
14.
Yeah. I hate it when I roll low on crits, dude. Damn. Hell's working overtime. Hell's working. We're putting him to work. Oh, yeah. Okay. So you take 1 hit. The second strike, he's going to come at you. Woo!
There you go. So
I
that's
rolled
a
an
max
8 on
damage
that
crit
one.
right there.
So 16 plus 3 is 19. Yeah. You take 19 points of piercing damage. Damn! We got a red.
It's always archers.
An exclamation point D100. Yeah, it's almost like archers are particularly good at taking on armored opponents. I don't know why. We got another weather check. There's a 30-minute cool or 40-minute cooldown on it, I think. You rolled a 1. Wow, that's never happened. The weather continues exactly the same as it was, in fact. The night air is still fairly brisk. You are in a desert. It's a little chilly at nighttime here. There's a light wind kind of rushing across the sand dunes, sending little trickles of sand and small pebbles kind of dancing over the gravel. But the battle weather has not changed all that much. I've never seen someone roll
the
1
two
on
moons
100.
collide with each other.
Causing a celestial. Yeah, no. We have one moon on this planet.
The sky explodes.
And like he's feeling good, so that archer is going to use his action surge as well. Standing and fire another. Come on, natural 20. No, okay. He misses the next shot as you've now taken 2 arrows, one basically in your back shoulder blade. As you turn around, the other one catches you like right here in the clavicle. And then he is on his last attack, going to manifest that kind of dark psychic energy around his arrow. And fire.
I like those ones.
Rolls a 24. So he hits you. You take 4 points of piercing damage. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw of 14, please.
Yep.
You better make it, brother, or you could petrify.
So that one's not a petrify. As
I
this
take
arrow,
a ton of psychic damage, don't I?
yeah, you do. You take what was this? Oh yeah, I gotta roll.
It's
only 2d6. It's 9. You take 9 points of psychic damage as you feel this piercing pain in your mind. I cannot talk today. It's fucking rough, guys. Like holy shit. And as that happens, you feel this kind of like smoke cover your face. You're hard to breathe. You can't knock it away, and it just clouds your eyes. You are considered blinded until the end of your next turn. Oh wait, no. I'm sorry. The end of your next turn. Yes, I was right. So your entire next turn, you're just gonna,
Shit happened to me on our.
It did.
solo.
Yeah. So you're blinded till the end of your next turn. So consider that you have the blinded condition until then. That is going to be the end of that guy's turn because that's really all he's got. Next up, Nice. Blinded and exhausted. It was okay. You got that nat 1 dice, Chris. I feel it. Next up, this Imperium soldier is going to. He's gonna
come up and go to town on me some more.
Nah.
No!
He sees a bit of a backline forming, and he's gonna start making his way toward. Actually, I'm gonna use his dash action too and get. Oh wait, I don't have to do that. These guys have magic. Fuck! I love it when I forget things. So
Abracastabia.
Abracastabia. He's about 15 feet away.
Abracablam.
Yeah, so he's not going to be able to get Gregory with this, unfortunately. But you see him begin approaching your brother, Stanislav Ilsevere, who is... He does have a weapon. He grabbed himself his was a spear, I believe he uses traditionally. Yeah, spear. He does have his spear. Like, he's not entirely without weapons, as this Imperium soldier wakes his way towards him. However, he is going to have to make a dex save as this individual just claps his sword against his shield and then flings it forward and casts Burning Hands towards your brother. That's going to be a dex save from Ilsevere. Not at disadvantage yet. 27. Damn it. Damn it. I fucking hate
He's
that.
a monk. Are you trying to kill him?
I'm not trying to kill him, but they're not going to just leave bandits fucking fighting there doing nothing. That's 3d6. Okay.
Did you just say cum bandits?
I don't know. I can't talk. Literally, the
name of
words
my
are
bandit.
not fitting in my
He's
fucking mouth
cum
right.
bandit.
It would be that. Yeah, 100%. So
cum
rounded
bandit,
up, we
still at
rolled up to
large.
6. Ilsevere takes 6
They've
points of
stolen
damage.
3 men's cum tonight alone. Next up at 11.
Fuck you guys. Okay? Fuck you all. Fuck you all.
No, this is our next one shot. This will be great.
The cum theft of
We're gonna be
2023?
the cum bandits.
The jizz
We're gonna be
bandits?
And
stealing
the
cum.
BBEG will be the
God.
cum burglar.
I don't want to be here anymore. It's
Come
funny,
on,
we
Ron,
have
tell
one
her
of
to pick me
these like I don't want to be here anymore moments at least once a stream now. It's becoming so regular. I don't even know how to fucking deal with it.
Get a spray bottle.
That's gonna be his turn. The commander now is gonna go. She's gonna move her movement to engage with you, Stanislav. And she's flanking with her fucking Minotaur friend. So as she's kind of like she very slowly, very methodically just walks her way towards you with the firebrand greatsword in her hand, or flame tongue longsword just burning away, ready to strike at you. And she's gonna step forward, and as she just gets close enough for her to barely whisper it to you, you still want that fight? And she's gonna unleash 3 attacks at your back, 2 with the sword and 1 with a shield bash. Shield bash gonna be first because this one's important. That's why did it roll a flame tongue? It's a +9 to hit. It's +10. +9 either way.
Boys, forget getting taken to Paris. I'm in Cairo right now getting
you got-
pyramided.
You're on the Nile.
Shit.
Damn. Okay, so it's a 22 to hit. You immediately take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as you feel a shield just ram into your spine, like just right into your back. I need you to make me a DC 17 strength saving throw, please.
I'm good at those.
Yeah, son.
There we go. So as the shield hits you, you feel yourself stumble forward. This one wasn't going to knock you 5 feet away. This one's going to knock you flat on your fucking ass. You almost have to put a hand down and push yourself back up, but you do save yourself from being knocked prone. However, next 2 attacks are going to come at you with the... Okay, so it's a 25 to hit you.
I don't shit myself. I wanted to do that for play.
Okay, fair enough. So first one, 25 to hit, 100% hits. You take 7 points of piercing damage and 7 points of fire damage, reduced to 4 because we round up, and you're a tiefling with the fucking resistance to fire damage. So yeah, grand total of
I'm
11.
not looking good, boys.
This is a hard fight. It's not meant to be an easy one.
And I don't have magic. I can't heal myself.
How you looking?
On a scale of 1 to 114, approximately 34.
Damn.
Damn. That's how
You
much,
critted on me back to back, bro.
I know I did. And she's going to take 1 more attack against you at advantage.
that's how much health you have?
Which misses. This time, as the sword slashes across your back, you feel the burn. You shrug it off, and you turn just in time to get your shield in the way as the sword comes back around. You hit it, and there's just an explosion of flame that you kind of have to duck your face from and hide a little bit.
I sniff it a little bit. Just kidding.
Just kidding.
Okay, actually, no, that makes sense. That wouldn't have mattered. Good. Okay. That'll be it for her turn. Mr. Maker, you're up. You see your party now getting a little surrounded down there. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
You currently have control
seeing...
of the ballista. You are alone with.
First off, I'm
unnamed
gonna
intern.
rat a little bit. We still have to do the combatant or the.
That's true. Okay, so who's gonna be ordering your little force of dudes here to do stuff?
Somebody that doesn't use their bonus action, please.
Yeah, I'm just gonna scream, keep on, keep it on! Keep on
Continuing
attacking.
Attack action? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. 2d20. Easy peasy. There'll be the left. Wow. Okay. Your forces are doing real good. Like, real good. Can I just -3? I can! Like, real good. Okay, they're gonna counterattack you super fast. D20. Oh, shit, 9 versus 5. They do beat you, though. You guys take your first losses as you're fighting, watching your forces on the side duke it out with the Imperium forces and everything. You notice for the first time some of your men start to fall. Not any of the ones you know. It seems like just some of the elves that joined the group. The members of the Hush Root that you're aware of, along with Valzir, and most of your allies that you know on a more first-name basis, do still seem to be standing. However, 3 have gone down.
Good.
Over here, we move to this side. We're going to roll another 2 as you guys attack, and you're going to... rough. You guys failed that attack. Okay, so you're down by 2. You lose another 2 guards. And then counterattack from the Imperium. Dude. And they lose fucking... Okay. I'm just doing all the minuses and shit in my head now at this point, so... I think I got that right. Yep, I did. Okay. So, the battle is continuing to rage around you. People are beginning to fall in greater numbers now as the forces are beginning to close in. More and more people are making breaks for freedom as they can, using whatever path they can manage. Some have even scaled the walls and are now climbing down the other side on the opposite side of the ballista from Hell's Corp. Hell's Corp, you're up.
Cool. All right. What I will do is... hold on one sec. Sorry, I gotta move my shit around.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. my shit got a little messed up. Okay, I need to put...
Yeah, you see Stanny and Mantuka definitely having a rough go of it.
Yeah, after I see Stanny get so fucking destroyed down there, I'm gonna also cast Dispel Magic on him as well.
Okay, absolutely. It takes your action to do so. You do still have the loaded ballista. You're gonna have to wait till next turn for that. But how does your spell manifest again? Are you going with the dart?
So again,
approach?
it's the same thing. Another arrow with a big block on it, and it fucking latches onto the side of his fucking net. Little hands come out and start tracing along the runes, trying to erase them.
As you're standing here in this combat, getting absolutely teed off on by these individuals, you feel something just hit you in the neck, and you think for a second, this is it. This is the blow that takes me down. And then you just feel the collar pop off as Dispel Magic takes effect and rids its effect on you. It falls to the ground at your feet. You look down, see that familiar collar, which you've now worn on 2 separate occasions in your life, fall to the ground, innate and useless. You feel, for a brief moment, in the middle of this battlefield, surrounded by enemies, your connection to your god, your magic, all of your power return to you. And for everyone else who is watching this, you notice Stanislav's luster begins to come back to him. The skin that had been once shiny and gold and lustrous has now returned to its former splendor after being somewhat diminished by his time in the encampment here. And he stands, his hair blowing, begins blowing in the wind gracefully as he stands and just flexes. You see his muscles now rippling in the moonlight. Shiny golden boy.
There's almost an effect around him like when Neo flexes in the Matrix.
Yeah.
Reality distorts. No, I'm kidding. That's a bit much.
Sure.
I know Kung Fu.
I know Kung Fu. Mr. Maker, you do still have your movement and bonus action. What do you want to do?
Can I use my bonus action to turn the ballista and aim it at
yeah,
the
100% bonus action to aim it. Yep, sure.
Nice.
You're aiming it at the...
It's already, like, preloaded, right?
Yeah, roll me an intelligence check. Or Arcana. Okay. Roll me an Arcana check.
Alright. I am... Arcana. Where are you? There you are.
I can't find you.
Okay, 18. You're familiar with you've seen these, like, you've watched what the bolts did to the groups inside that they were being shot at. You like the arcane inscriptions on it. These are 100% bolts that, when shot, will explode dramatically. And based on what you've seen from the damage it did inside, it looks like the explosion is about a 20-foot radius. It's pretty goddamn sizable. Do with that information what you will. As you turn the ballista to, I think I can actually fucking turn the ballista, if I'm being honest with you.
Hell yeah.
I can. Oh, I moved the whole map instead because I'm an idiot. Boop. There you go.
There's an earthquake. Everyone make a dex.
Everyone make a dex save. As an earthquake rocks you. Okay, that'll be your turn, yes?
Yeah, that would be it.
Okay, Gregory, you're up. You notice the ballista where Mr. Maker is now
can I
turning suspiciously towards the group. Yeah, what's up?
I just want to make sure UI is watching the ladder. So if that guy tries to crawl back up, he can pop him off.
Okay, yeah. So you give him the order to watch the ladder. He readies his hydraulic punching fists. Next up is Ilsevere. Oh no, Gregory, sorry. It's your turn. What are you doing?
Oh, yes. I was like, yes, Ilsevere.
Ilsevere's turn.
I go ahead and just step forward and over a little bit, and I'm just walking slowly. And I see Mantuka's fighting. I got scared for Stan for just a second, but then the burst of energy, and I saw the arrow come over from Mr. Maker, and just a moment comes over Gregory, and he thinks, I've got some really capable friends. I'm capable too. I point my finger forward, and the two vultures on Mantuka's shoulder just start to crumble and fall into like this glowing green crystalline material, and they swirl over towards Stanny.
Okay.
And they encompass, and they kind of manifest, and they incorporate into the yellow golden glow. So there's just a little like crackle and spark of green every now and again. And I'd like to cast haste on Stan.
Danny, you feel a very familiar feeling as the haste spell overtakes your body once again. Also, thank you, Concerned Whale, for the raid. We appreciate you bringing your community in here. I'm Rusty. These are my friends. We're playing D&D today.
I fucking hate you, Gregory.
Wow.
I got healing word for you.
So, Stanny, you now have haste, buddy.
And there's just a moment where I look down, waiting for a new friend to pop out of the box, but no one comes out. And I look down at my own hands, and they're the ones crackling with green, sparkly energy. Just like,
oh, that's new.
And that's my turn.
I love it. That's beautiful. Fucking hate Greg. Yep, everyone hates Greg. Okay, next up, we have Ilsevere, who is... You told him to stay out of the thick of it, but he also sees his brother getting fucking lit up on all sides. So, Danny, have you roll me a percentile. Before you do, if it's above an 80, your brother's coming to help you. If it's below an 80, he will defend Gregory. Leaving this up to the dice. I can't make the decision myself. This is a dice decider.
64?
It didn't go through. Make sure you use the menu in Roll20.
It was 64, if you need to know.
64? I do need to know. Where did that come up?
I rolled it in D&D Beyond, and it.
Anytime I'm asking for a straight,
anytime
I'm asking for just a straight like that, do it in Roll20 so the stream can see it, and I can see it because I don't have the D&D Beyond.
Also, I gotta tell you something fun.
There, same result.
Okay. Ilsevere just moves his way towards Gregory and kind of interposes himself between Gregory and the mob. He just stands. He now recognizes without your collar that you're a lot more capable than you have been up to this point, if you live long enough. However, Gregory, as your turn ends... Yeah, we've been at disadvantage. Why have you been playing at disadvantage this whole game?
No, the entire thing, because I had 40 health. I had my shit set to manual.
Oh, baby!
Yeah, I was...
Did you forget to roll HP for all of your level ups?
I didn't know I was supposed to.
You've been playing on hard mode.
Yeah, I've had 40 HP for the past, like, every session.
Yeah, you roll a new hit dice every level. I feel like that one just got glossed over, and I'm sorry for that.
I
As
just
your
helped them
DM,
switch it to fixed.
yeah,
Mr.
Yeah,
Maker's
I
been this
switched-
I
frail.
will switch it to fixed for now if you want, and we can go back and do the rolls later if you
I
want.
make
I
Or
would
just
like that. Yeah.
okay.
No, this whole fucking game, I've been beating as much ass as I do at very low health.
To be
These
fair,
guys
you
were
don't.
fucking saying
Yeah,
like
you
100
you also
something.
don't take a lot of hits though. To be fair.
I'm usually up in the front line though.
Yeah,
Oh,
but you're not
40
the one
HP?
taking hits. You're not the one taking
40
hits. Anyway,
HP is ridiculous.
Greg.
I'm gonna make you a medal of some
Yeah,
kind.
Gregory,
for sure.
you have advantage from good old Moisty.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh,
Dude,
what was,
all the times I went down
was
are
one?
because I didn't have enough health. That
I
is
figured you
insane.
understood leveling up.
Yeah,
but
I
that-
fucking.
yeah,
This is
no,
the first
nope.
like long running game I've ever
Yep.
played.
No, we just completely glossed over that. We never even thought about it. That's my bad. As your DM, I have failed you, and I am sorry for that. I will make it up to you later with some kind of like slow
Be
jerk or something.
better.
I'll figure it out.
Like hazing.
you.
I,
Yeah.
I voted to spank you, but they all said to do this.
Yeah, we almost busted out the paddle for you. We felt like crippling
We're
your
trying to-
HP was better.
We're trying to punish him, not give him a good time, okay?
Yeah, that's
We
yeah.
figured
that's
Hells would
true.
like the paddle too much. Anyway, good old Moisty,
yeah.
who was formerly Other Rusty, has given Greg advantage. So, next up is the
Thank you,
Minotaur,
baby.
who is pretty firmly like stuck between everybody at this point. So Mantuka, now that he sees you regaining your ability to do shit, he's just gonna make his attack against you, and he's gonna do it recklessly.
Good, I want to do it on him, fucker.
24. That hits you. You take
Raises
20.
me.
You take 24 points of slashing, reduced to 12 because you're raging. As he steps forward and just absolutely tees off on you. So your rage is still up, I believe, too, because you're doing shit and taking damage last turn. So I'll allow it. As far as I'm concerned, in terms of the rage, it will not drop as long as you're either taking damage or giving damage. How I rule it. Makes sense to me. Either way, you take 24 points of slashing damage. How you looking? Probably pretty beat up at this point, but
Actually,
So
I
actually-
just had like a little rest while I was like frozen and
Fair.
didn't really. No one hit me. I'm
They
okay.
tried.
I'm like
they tried.
quarter
Okay.
school tank.
This individual is gonna pop around to the other side of you, get into flanking with his buddy, and he's gonna make
That wasn't
it.
an invitation, DM. That was not an invitation.
No,
I feel
you-
I was goaded
I
into this.
apologize. You were 23 on the shield bash. You take 7 points of bludgeoning damage. I need you to make me strength saving throw of 12, please. Actually, it does not matter. You physically cannot be pushed. There's a Minotaur there. You can make the save if you want to for the lulz, but it's not necessary.
Just bounce
Oh,
off
I'm
of his
definitely
rock hard
not rolling
chest.
if I don't have to.
Fair
I get like a
enough.
wine and look foolish.
Fair enough. Okay, so on the next attack, he rolls a 12 with the Warhammer. So he bashes you with the shield. You feel the wind just briefly get knocked out of your lungs, and you very quickly regain your posture. As he brings the Warhammer down, you just raise your halberd and blocked it with the haft of it there. And that'll be it for him. Next, moving on, we have, I believe that's Red Archer? Yep. He has 1 arcane shot left, but no action surge, if I remember correctly.
I think he used it on me, yeah.
No, the blue guy used it on you. Well, red
Okay.
dye guy did too, but he has 2 uses of it. But they used both of their action surge. Stanny, you also should have been blinded until the end of your last turn. Which would have ended by now, because you had a turn after that already, I believe. So, do try to remember that. He's gonna launch a target at you. It's a 19 to hit you,
So-
Stanny.
All of your attacks should have been an advantage, though,
They
then.
should have, yep, it's fine.
19 does not hit with haste. Gives me +2
Okay.
to my AC.
You managed to avoid the arrow, it just buzzes past your ear. That'll be one more attack. 23.
That hits.
Okay, you take 11 points of piercing damage now as you feel an arrow just sink into your shoulder again. You kind of turn over and see the archer just readying another shot. He kind of ducks back behind the bushes again.
Arrgh, enough of this.
Yeah, you're taking some fucking beats, dude. However, at that point, I'm happy to say it is your turn. No longer shackled, no longer manacled or collared. You are ready to unleash the full might of your holy justice. What are you doing, my friend?
I am in a really bad spot.
You really are. You
But I
walked
do have
right
the
into it.
commander here as well. Okay, so first things first, I'm gonna drop all of my lay on hands into myself, which is currently 50.
All 50 fucking points, yep.
I'm gonna take my whole action to do that. But I'm hasted.
You are hasted, so you get
So I'm
a
just
whole
clicking
another
50
round of
times.
attack action. Why don't you just add?
There is no option for that for lay on hands. It's really stupid.
Oh, fair enough.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So there's a big shine of magical energy, and some of the wounds heal just ever so slightly. I am going to, for my hasted action, I'm gonna take a couple of attacks of opportunity here, probably.
Probably.
Yeah,
Like
I'm
few.
just gonna. Oh, bonus action! I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself. That I can stack that with haste, right? To cast from someone else.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
Very good.
Yeah.
I see
Okay,
no
bonus
reason why you
action.
can't stack concentration spells as long as the concentration's coming from other sources. I'd see
Very
no
good.
issue with that at all. Peter, you're a
Okay.
DM. How would you rule that? It seems fine with me. Yeah.
I would 100% rule that okay because it's like you said, separate sources.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm down with that. It seems good
Power
to
of
me.
friendship.
It is the power of friendship. Yeah.
Minotaur,
Not
pink,
Now,
and
now
yellow.
the whole party fucking polymorph Stanislav into a T-Rex while they give him haste and everything else.
Minotaur,
I've
pink,
thought
and
about it.
yellow are going to get attacks of opportunity as I go here, then around to the back of the general.
Okay. Yeah. So starting with the Minotaur. Doot. 16 to
And I
hit.
assume
Does
yellow
not
and
hit.
pink. No, I assume yellow and pink get advantage as I'm leaving that space because they're still flanking.
So too with the Minotaur, technically. Now that you're reminding me, thank you.
Roll again. Hit me! Come on, I want you to
Still a 16. Wow, I'll just go fuck myself.
dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
22
Dive, duck, and dodge.
My AC is currently 23.
does not hit. None of the attacks. So as you like use your hasted action to zhurt the fuck out of there, you literally just feel the breeze of all these weapons swinging past you as you're trying to make your way out, and you manage to successfully do so. What are you doing?
That's just my movement. Now
Yep.
I'm gonna attack her once.
Go ahead and roll an attack action.
This is the hasted action.
That
A
misses.
12 obviously doesn't hit.
Yeah, definitely misses.
Fine by me.
That it for your turn?
Yeah. Did I bonus? Yeah, bonus action, Shield of Faith. Yes, that is
You
my
have
turn.
your hasted action too, though.
That was the attack. Was my hasted action. My normal action was to dump all of my lay on hands.
Oh yeah, my bad. Cool. Cool. All right, that'll be it for your turn then. Mantuka, you're up. You are now ready to engage in violent combat once again. You are surrounded. There's Minotaur in front of you. There's a soldier behind you and a few other people on the field. What are you doing?
I need to clarify a question first.
Sure.
Potions, is that full action or bonus action?
Bonus action for yourself. Full action to feed it to a friend.
Okay, I would like to kind of like, while the war is brewing, I would
What's
like
up?
to kind of make direct eye contact with Gregory.
Easily done.
Ah.
I'd like to pull back and like the dank parts of my loincloth, pull out this little red vial, and I'm gonna pop it, and I'm gonna say,
Next time it's on you.
and I'm
Okay.
gonna drink potion of speed, which is haste in essence.
Yep. Okay. So bonus action to pop it and consume it. So you are also now okay. I'm gonna give you both a little what's a who's a medingy. Is there a fast as fuck boy one? You get a clock.
Yeah, here.
You get a
I'll,
clock. I'm putting a clock on you. You get a little clock. That's how
Yeah,
I'm
that
gonna.
makes sense.
As I'm ruling it like that. You get a clock. You guys are on the clock. Okay. So potion of speed. You are now effectively hasted, Bantuka. What are you doing?
Well, he already reckless against me, so I get advantage. So
He
I'm
does?
gonna attack the big baddie.
Okay. Go ahead and attack the Minotaur. He's looking like he's taking some hits. He's still standing fairly well. Hells, do you have a question? Or are you just fixing your hat?
I have a question.
Holy
Oh,
fuck!
what's up?
Can you have two different potion effects at once?
Only one. You
Okay,
cannot
so-
stack potions.
If I were to give him something, then
Yeah, like if he took a potion of healing, his potion of haste wouldn't end, but you can't have like two active effects going at the same time. How I rule it.
okay.
That would be insane. So
Gives you
17
indigestion.
17 definitely hits the Minotaur. He only has an AC of 14. He's basically wearing a loincloth.
Sweet, fuck him.
9 damage. Okay.
No, I
You're not in a loincloth too.
Oh, it rolled 6 damage and then plus 3 for rage. And then you rolled a 10
What?
and plus 3 for rage.
It roll. Okay, fucking weird. Sorry.
Yeah, when you click the thing, it usually rolls the damage and thing at the same time, depending on which one you
Oh.
click. If you
I
want,
don't know
I'll-
why mine never does that.
Scientific.
You probably click a different part.
Science is cool.
I click.
Cool.
Yeah.
So I'm
We
gonna
got
do
double.
my second
We got
attack.
double hydrates from the hellspawn. Double
Okay.
hydrating.
Ah!
As if I
Come
didn't
to
need
me,
to.
Jug.
As if I didn't need to pee already. God damn it! God damn it! That's cool.
Not me. I never.
19 also
I've
hits.
never peed.
17 hits. All of it hits.
Hit him.
Bottle right now.
18.
Delicious.
Okay.
And then my hasted
That's a spicy
attacks.
one.
You do get hasted attacks. Is it just one, or is it like a whole nother action of attacks?
How are you ruling it? Do you want to read? Do you want to hear the?
Yeah.
So choose a willing creature that you see within range. Until the spell ends, the target's speed is doubled. It gains +2 AC. It has advantage on Dex saving throws, and it gains an additional action on each of its turns. That action can only be used to take the attack action
Okay.
as a one-handed. It's a one-weapon attack.
I'll say it gives you your full action. Fuck it. Until I read up on it more. Fuck it. Go ahead, take
Okay,
all your attacks.
Cool. There's a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Woo! 10 plus, so 13.
He's still going. He's like got almost one knee on the ground. He's grievously wounded from all this. He's
Praise
almost
Mogus
looking up.
one more time.
Mogus will turn on you,
Not
weakling.
20, bitch.
Oh.
Oh, baby.
As he's
there he is.
muttering through clenched teeth, Mogus will turn on you, weakling. Go ahead and describe your kill.
Yes.
There's no way. There's no
Oh.
way.
This is
I'm gonna
getting
cleave
good.
him across the neck. I'm gonna come from bottom, cleanly across, because this is gonna be a trophy. This is going on my fucking mantle, gents.
Yeah.
Okay, so just beautiful, clean severing. You all look as Mantuka steps forward with the halberd, swings it, slices clean across, and for a second, the Minotaur stands there as if he hasn't taken anything, and then he just collapses sideways to the ground. You see the head just roll a few feet over from the body as
Amazing.
Minotaur drops dead. Mantuka, you stand over your vanquished opponent, the same individual who put you in chains nearly a month ago. Triumphant victorious.
That's why my hooves are iron.
I like that. That'll be your turn, yes?
Attaboy.
Okay. This dude, again, seeing that Stanny has moved, is going to come down here and flank with you. And he's just going to do the same shit they always do. Because it's, actually. Yeah. No, fuck that. He's going to shield bash you, Stanny, at advantage. Oh, ignore the 22. So 20 and a 12 does not hit. And Warhammer at advantage. God damn it, dude! Oh, he's not even here. He's taking a pee. Okay, I'll deal with him in a minute.
baby.
Nothing happens. I'm fucking pissed.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happens. Okay.
What happened?
This individual is seeing Gregory casting spells from over there, so he's gonna move around to you here. Gregory.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Ah.
He's gonna try to shield bash
Dang
you. He basically runs forward at you, shield forward, ready to slam into you. Rolls a 14. I do believe that is a miss.
That is a miss.
Okay. Next one, he's just gonna, as he steps forward. God damn it! He steps forward with the shield. You step out of the way, brings the hammer over it, and tries to sideways across the face, and you just duck. Already pretty short, easy for you to do. The hammer just flies clean over your head.
Not now, buddy. I'm feeling very confident.
Next up is going to be the blue archer down here, who is going to seize the opportunity and use his movement to advance up to there. He's going to fire an arrow straight at Stanny to start. Oop. 27, that's going to hit. Remind Stanny that he takes that damage. Goddamn, what's up, Rusty? What's up? Welcome in. We have another Rusty in chat.
Rusty.
See, if good old Moisty had never changed his name, we'd have 2 Rusties. Then we'd have 3 of us. It's more than anyone ever needs. Anyway, Stanny's going to take that damage. This next arrow, Mantuka, is going to come directly for you. There's a 16 to hit you. I believe that's a miss with your haste and everything.
AC 17 for the bull.
There you go. So as the arrow just flies towards you, step out of the way. Your hasted action, or your hasted movement, making it all too easy for you. Next up, going to be this dude who is going to... it's going to fucking... Yeah. Actually, he's going to come here. and cast Burning Hands in a cone, so it hits Gregory and Ilsevere. So Gregory, I need you to make me a dex save, please.
Oh dear. I am going to roll this with advantage.
You're going to use your advantage, okay.
Yeah. Oh.
13. Okay, you need to beat a 12.
Oh, thank you,
You need to beat a
Jesus.
12. So as the cone just unleashes from his sword, he points it forward and flings it at you.
Sorry about
almost.
that.
You're all
Don't
good, buddy.
be sorry.
Don't be sorry. It is 3d6. 60. So you both take 8 damage because it's halved. So Ilsevere takes 8. Gregory takes 8.
Oh. Okay.
That'll be his turn to do that. Next up, we have the commander, who's going to turn around on Stanislav now.
Stan, you lost haste. I'm sorry.
Danny, that means you're stunned for a round.
Is it actually stunned? Is that the wording of it?
I'm fairly certain, yeah.
Oh, I don't have haste anymore.
I could be wrong, but I'm fairly certain, yeah. Yeah, when the spell ends, target can't move or take actions until after your next turn as a wave of
It doesn't
lethargy
say that I'm stunned.
sleeps
Though.
over you. You literally
You
can't
just
do
can't
shit.
move.
Yeah, you just can't do shit.
Okay.
You physically cannot do anything until after your next turn, so you're losing a whole
God.
turn of combat.
Damn it.
Next up is going to be the commander, who's Stanny is like, he's just going to turn on you at this point.
Do I still have Shield of Faith up though, right? That isn't affected by that.
I don't think so. I didn't cast it, so no.
That's your own
I
concept.
didn't
Oh yeah,
take any
sorry, Stan.
damage.
Take 6 from the archer, and then roll your
Oh,
con
yeah.
save to see if you
Yeah,
still.
you take
yeah.
6 from
Shield
piercing attack from an archer hitting you.
Yeah, good on the con save.
Then you're good.
Yeah, you're good. So the commander is going to make all 3 of her attacks against you because you're the only one in melee range. First is going to be shield bash at advantage because you're flanked. Misses, motherfucker. God fucking damn, dude.
You know,
Can't
you're
roll for
rolling the
shit.
flame tongue sword for that, right?
It's +9 for either of them, and
Oh, okay.
whenever I hit the +9, it's rolling the flame tongue anyway. It should be the shield bash. I don't know. What's
28 for
happening.
sure hits.
I'm gonna see if I get a nat 20. We're gonna fish for it. Fish for
Give
that.
him
nat
the
20.
hot tongue.
28. So you take. Doot. Oh. Wait, did it roll that twice?
Oh, dear.
Oh, the other
Yeah.
one was a D20 roll.
Oh, dear.
Oh.
No, yeah, I just mashed
Not
it. So
bad.
you take 11 points
11.
of slashing damage and another 6 points because we round up
6.
after it's halved.
Wow.
So 17 points of damage total there. Last attack, 28, also hits you. Is it doing bludgeoning? I definitely coded that wrong. Oops. That's fine. I'm good with that. It's slashing damage. So, is it a D6?
So I take the 5 plus another 6.
Ignore
fire
the.
damage.
I'll ignore that. I have to roll it because it rolled it all fucked up. I think I coded the sheet right.
Oh.
You take 11 points of damage. Then fire is only 4. Round it up. Damn. So she unleashes all 3 attacks against you, just carving into you as she goes. Okay. So, you, as the sword now finds purchase
Oh.
on your body. Nope. What?
Con saves.
Several con saves.
2. Yeah, we good.
Okay. So you feel a very strange thing happen. As she hits you, you feel this kind of lingering magic from her strikes kind of hanging around a little bit, to put it mildly. So you're now a victim of her Eldritch Strike. Whenever she hits with a weapon attack, the creature she hits has disadvantage on any saving throw against one of her spells until the end of her next turn. So next turn, she can cast at you, and you have disadvantage against whatever saving throw it is.
Cool.
I think that'll be it. That'll be it for her. Mr. Maker, you're up. What are you gonna do?
Cool. Yeah, Pog. How's the opposing force looking?
Oh, it's actually. Thank you for reminding me. We have to deal with the forces first. So who's doing what to command the forces today?
Baby girl, you use your bonus action, you bitch.
Okay, I'm gonna just start. I'm not even gonna say words this time. I'm just gonna start screaming. Just like,
Sure, I'll accept it. They lose. Apparently,
Yeah.
screaming is not an effective way to give orders.
I'm being surrounded. I'm getting nervous.
Yep.
I was all
So
confident.
your forces lose that round. Imperium's gonna make a counterattack, and they also dramatically lose against. Okay, that was 3 loss and 3 loss. Great. The Imperium forces on the left are beginning to dwindle. There's only about 9 of them left. They're looking rough, and they're beginning to kind of close in a little. I can't delete them all, so just use your imaginations.
So they're
Okay.
kind of clumped up.
They're starting to kind of clump a little, and like the line of elven, like your soldiers, are almost beginning to encircle them. Not quite, but getting there.
So they're are they together?
Not quite. Not within all 20 feet of each other. They're still trying to maintain a line, but not quite. So these guys lose by 3 again. Last round, dude. Your guys lose by. Okay, so the right side definitely starting to have some trouble now. You get the feeling Furrow is not all that used to commanding a unit of soldiers, but he's doing all right. They're holding their ground but struggling. Meanwhile, the archers are still just firing volleys into them, taking out men where they can. Mr. Maker, you're up. What are you doing?
Is it possible, because I don't have a visual here, is it possible for me to fire the ballista into the opposing force without our side taking the damage?
Be very difficult to do. It is doable. It's a 20-foot radius, so like the center point, you got 20 feet on either side that it'll hit. It's quite big, like 40 feet total distance. Yeah. So you could aim it behind them well enough to catch some of them. You probably wouldn't catch the entire group with it, but you could do a fair amount of damage. You could definitely aim it so it wouldn't take down your guys too.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. That's just a dex save. That's not even a roll from you. So I'm gonna have their unit make a dexterity saving throw against it. They fail. I want you to go ahead and roll me a d6, please.
Okie doke. Rolling a d6. That is a 6, baby.
Okay. 6 of them are immediately taken down by the blast.
Oh, bitch.
Leaving 3. There are now 3 men in this line. This is now a defeated force. As you turn and aim the ballista, pull the lever, the rope or the string goes taut and launches the bolt towards them. As it hits, this massive explosion again. The green flash of light as you notice several of the Imperium are thrown over your shield wall onto the other side, like over here, and just lay there limp and dead, not getting up. The remaining 3 men are now like in a line, just the 3 of them holding and slowly beginning to like back up and retreat a little bit.
Hey, what a good shot,
man. It is your action to fire that. You do still have a bonus action and movement if you'd like to use it.
I would like to attempt to I'll just fucking zip zap zoop over as close as I can get to them.
Okay, you're flying, right?
Yeah, I should be. Hold on 1 second. Let me check something. I would like to cast Expeditious Retreat on myself first.
Bonus action to
This
do
is the
that,
bonus
yes.
action.
Yep, okay. So adding 10 feet to your movement.
Mm-hmm.
Sure thing.
And I will flip-flap fly right here, I guess. Just getting closer to the actual fight.
Okay.
I think that's right.
UI is just going to chill there. All right, Gregory, you're up.
I'm going to try to get him to climb back down the ladder, I guess.
Sure, yeah, you can issue command. He spends his whole movement climbing down the ladder. There you go. He's at the bottom now. Gregory, you're up. What are you going to do?
Gregory's just, he was staring at his hands, and then he just sees the friends coming over and saying hi, and he's just gonna go ahead and say, still gotta rely on friends. Opens the box, and a bunch of eyeballs just swirl up and around him and just blink all in unison, and then gone. Misty step.
Okay, we're Misty stepping.
I'm gonna Misty step. Right? Yeah, fuck it. Sure, yeah. I don't think I can get to cover anywhere, so I'm gonna go right there. And once I get... okay, sure. Boop! Once I get there, I'm gonna go ahead and open the box again, and a little tiny Firefox is gonna cast Firebolt.
Cantrip.
Cantrip.
Who you casting firebolt at?
I'm gonna go ahead and do the purple one right behind Stan.
Oh, so the commander. Okay, that is the boss. She has a little skull icon there. She
Oh,
devours.
good. Okay.
Yeah, that's the
Beauty.
boss.
And
okay, firebolt.
18?
18 does not hit. As you fire this little firebolt at her, she just raises the shield and it glances off without any effect. Is that your turn?
Yeah, the little fox just does a little and then gone too. My turn.
Okay.
What happened to the Minotaur?
He got fucking destroyed by Mantuka.
Nice.
Like in the most dramatic
so
side,
proud of
it was literally like he was beating his ass down, and the Minotaur was looking up at him, talking shit, saying how Mogus will turn for Mantuka. Then Mantuka rolled a nat 20 and cut his head off. It was the most perfectly timed nat 20. And
I'll go watch the
go
vlog
watch
for that
the
one
vlog.
for sure.
She's gonna use all 3 of her legendary actions to cast a level 2 spell. How's there fruit blinding? There's no food in this bit. Okay.
At me?
No. And cast it at Gregory.
Baby Gregor's getting muted.
Not.
Actually,
Okay.
I need to
She
do.
has that thing on me, right? The disadvantage thingy. I figured that's why you were doing it.
What do you mean? Oh yeah,
I have that thing
she
on
had.
me.
Yeah, that's what she's thinking. But at the same time, Gregory is now a threat.
Gregory's always a threat. There's always a threat of Gregory.
Turn. She's so far down in the combat, she does not have a turn for so long. Okay, so yeah, she's gonna use. I don't know what to do. Okay. Yeah, she's gonna do it on you, Stanny. She's gonna lean forward, Stanny, and just whisper in your ear, "Hold tight." And she's gonna cast Hold Person on you. I need a whisper.
And I'm gonna lean back in and say, I don't think so, and I'm gonna cast Counterspell.
Okay, she's gonna use her
Bitch!
reaction to immediately counterspell at level 4.
Bitch!
Level 4.
What level?
Yeah, I mean, you actually don't know. You tell me what you're casting yours at, and then
Well,
I tell
third.
you.
It's the only level I can cast
Fourth
it
level.
at. Does she have to roll? Aw,
Fizzles out. I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
big sag. At disadvantage.
Try to come at me with a fucking counterspell against the most magical people. You think they don't have counterspell just in their pocket? At disadvantage, 11. So you, as you're kind of like talking back, you lean forward, you cast your counterspell. She immediately, with her other hand, flashes one back at you. And then you feel your muscles just tense and go rigid. Your whole body is paralyzed. All attacks at you are at advantage, and every hit is a critical strike. Do with that information what you will. Gregory, that's your turn, yes? Yes,
That
it
is
was.
my
Yeah,
turn.
yeah. So that was her legendary action. Ilsevere is going to use a key point to activate Step of the Wind as he sees his brother being placed in a hold, and he's going to use his whole movement to come over and try to help you. It's the most logical thing I can have him do.
Yeah, I mean, of course he would do that.
Yep. He doesn't have a whole lot going for him, so he's just going to make a whole thing of his spear attacks against her. 9 and 11.
Never forget.
He runs forward, he stabs once, she just parries it away with her flame sword. The other stabs again, she blocks it with the shield, and she just smiles at him. Clearly this one means something to you then, eh? She's just smiling at him. Minotaur is out of the combat order, so that's fine. Next up,
You have flurry of blows.
we have the warrior behind Mantuka. Mantuka, he's going to very simply shield bash against you. He's not at advantage anymore. Just take the 16. 16 to hit. Not with haste, I believe.
Was that directed at me?
Yeah.
17.
Okay. And Warhammer is also fucking miss! I literally cannot hit. And none of my low-level dudes are hitting, and my one high-level person is clapping cheeks, but that's fine. You feel the shield hit you, and you just basically steel your abs against you, just hard flex at that moment. The shield stops dead in its tracks, and like he retracts and then just quickly tries to come at you with the Warhammer, and you very easily just raise your halberd up and knock it out of the way. I hate it when that happens. Okay, next up, the archer. is going to take 2 shots at Gregory, who has just returned to the fold.
Oh.
Okay. So the first strike, he pulls out an arrow and goes to fire it, and you feel like you hear an audible sound from the bow. It sounds almost sickening in your stomach. Not broken, but it definitely is not going the way he planned. The arrow just flutters off into nothing. He pulls out another and fires it one more time, rolling a 24. You take 8 points of piercing damage as the arrow just sinks into your guts again. You now have 3 arrows, basically in a fist-sized cluster in and around your stomach.
Oh!
Looking pretty rough. Stanny, you're up. End of your turn. I need you to make me another wisdom save.
Am I still at disadvantage for this
Yep.
because of her thing? Okay.
Yep. Not enough. You've tried to will yourself to move. Nothing. You grit your teeth and just nothing. Mantuka, you're up.
I want to hit some things.
Okay, so you got this guy here, and then there's the other 2 people up
Yep.
in front of you as well.
So I'm gonna turn to Orange Shield,
Give you a chance to surrender. Just joking.
and I'm gonna make one of several attacks at it if I need to.
Go ahead, yeah. They don't have.
I'm gonna do so recklessly, just between friends.
Okay, just while we're between friends. Okay.
That's a 27.
Hits. Yeah, it fucking hits. 27 always
Just
gonna
between
hit.
us. Yeah.
Just between
yeah.
friends. Yeah, go ahead and roll damage.
So that's for 12. That's for 12 damage.
How are we looking?
How is she? Like,
So as you
how
step
are they
forward, with the halberd, you dig it into like the shoulder blade, and you see it sink through the collarbone. The person looks up, coughs out just a little spatter of blood, and you push the halberd down further into their organs, and they just collapse to the ground, also dead. They don't have a lot of HP, the common foot soldiers, right? And these are like her advanced ones, and they still don't have a lot. You now have 2 dead enemies around you, slain, and 2 others up here that were after Ilsevere for a moment there.
Yeah, but Stanny's having some issues, so I'm gonna run here. Is that purple thing the enemy?
That is the boss, yes.
Oh, sweet. So I would like to take the remaining 3 of my attacks into the spine of this thing.
Okay. Fair.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So a dirty 20.
Miss.
Okay. Second of 3.
Come on.
No.
Miss.
No. All right, and last of 3. Come on, toots. 23.
Just hits.
Alright.
Barely. So, like, as you step forward, you start swinging with the halberd. She's not even looking at you yet. Behind her back, she raises the sword up as she sees the strike coming, catches it, throws it off. The other one, she just raises her shield over her head and blocks it this time. And then the last one, you kind of come in and stab forward this time with the haft, doing not bad, 11 points.
Yeah, 11.
She takes it, like, it gets her into the back and up into the ribs a bit, and she kind of, like, arches at it and then just quickly shrugs it out and continues on. She is not looking great, and now concentration save.
Can I just want to back up. I'll take the attack of opportunity. I just want to go in this space right here.
At advantage, because Warcaster, 21. You take a step back, she is going to get an attack of opportunity against you.
Will she be able to where she did everything with Stan? Just asking for a
Yeah,
friend?
that was a legendary action that she did with Stan.
No worries. You don't have to tell
it takes
me why,
all it takes all 3 to do it. But she's got 22 to hit you.
She's lame. Yeah, that hits me. Clearly.
Okay, you take 11 points of slashing damage, reduced to 7, or 7.
What?
No, 6. Reduced to 6 because we round up. Sorry.
Ooh.
Basic math struggles there. And then you take 6 points of fire damage on top of that as well. As the flame tongue longsword just carves into your torso. Basically cauterizes the wound almost as soon as it is left in you. Next up is this guy, who is going to take an attack at... Ooh.
Be wholly incapacitated heathen.
No, he's going to actually defend his lady from the tiefling who's attacking her. And he's going to take a shield bash attack at your brother.
Hail Mailweed?
Push him away. The 19, I believe that hits Ilsevere. Just hits Ilsevere. Let's go.
Ilsevere, no.
I mean, it's a D4 plus 3. You can take it. 5 points, and then he has to make a strength save, which he succeeds. Okay. So the guy steps forward and tries to shield bash him and just drive the shield right into his gut. Elsevier grabs both hands on top of it, or one hand while he holds the spear, and just solid fist it and shoves it back out of the way. And then Stanny, he's just going to turn to you and make one single overhead strike with the Warhammer. At advantage. And 13. I have had more trouble hitting paralyzed opponents today than anybody else. This does not make sense.
My shield of faith is still up. Think of it as that protected.
Yeah, he just swings it, and as basically what would have been almost a lethal blow, stops about an inch. Yeah, stops about an inch from hitting you. That will be his turn. I am annoyed. I am annoyed.
A golden fist just appears and punches it away.
There.
That's how that's going to manifest now.
Gregory, that individual is going to run straight at you. Go for the shield bash again. 12 to hit you. Does not hit you. Fuck! 17? Does 17 hit you?
Meets it, beats it.
Okay, you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage. As he rushes forward with the shield, tries to bludgeon you with the edge of it, you step out of the way, and then he just swings the Warhammer upward and catches you under the chin for a second. You take 5 points. Next up is the blue archer, who's going to fire 2 shots at Elsevier, who is attacking his buddy. That's 20 to hit and a 22 to hit. Oh, 20 points.
Is that on?
That's on Elsevier. He takes 10 immediately, and then he's going to do the thing that monks could do. And he is going to catch music. He can catch it. He's going to reduce it by 17. He does it. He reduces enough, and he's going to throw it back at the archer for +7. That is unfortunately a miss. So as the arrow flies at him, he catches it out of the sky and just quickly throws it back at him in underhand. And unfortunately does go wide and not find purchase. But it looked pretty fucking cool. Just saying.
Damn cool.
That'll be it for the archer. Next up is this guy, Mantuka. He's going to run at you as you're currently attacking his person. And he's going to tee off on you. Or try to. I can't roll for shit. Shield bash. 17, Mantuka. Hits you. Take 6 points of bludgeoning damage. Need to roll me a strength save and beat a 12.
And beat a 12, you said.
I feel like unless there's a catastrophic fuck up, you'll be fine.
Man, it wasn't super awesome, but yeah.
It was close. And then he's going to come at you with the Warhammer. 21 to hit. Hits you. You take 11, reduced 6, because we round up bludgeoning damage from the Warhammer. He just bashes you with the shield in the stomach and then just vertical strikes you right between the horns. You feel a ringing in your ear. There's a bump about to form on your head. You're familiar. You've been bumped on the head enough times. Next up is going to be this woman, who is going to take all 3 attacks against Stanislav. Actually, 2 attacks against Stanislav, 1 against Elsevier. The shield bash that she has is going to go for Elsevier. 17 to hit him does not hit. Unfortunate. So she reaches over, tries to bash him with the shield. He manages to block it out of the way with one of his hands. And then she just looks at him. Now watch as I kill the man you love. She's going to take a 20 against you, Stanny. Yeah, even
missed by 1.
It was at advantage and still fucking misses. God damn it! Okay. Come on.
The big golden spectral hand.
Nope.
Dab it on him.
I don't understand.
This is making up for our rolls last time.
As this is happening, I just say a silent thanks to Torm in my head.
Yeah. No, she's literally just unleashes to attack. And where, the first one hits your shield of faith and, it just stops an inch from, a decapitating blow. And the next one, she comes in with a stab, and Elsevier steps in with a spear and just parries it out of the way for you. Comes in with the save on that one, because I said
Brotherly love.
Brotherly love. We love to see it. I'm so pissed. There are no fucking words to describe the level of anger I'm feeling right now. So, at the start of the round, you have a round to command your forces. There are 3 members of the Imperium left over there. they're not so much fighting as they're just forming like a defensive little wedge and trying to stop the enemy from closing on them. What are you guys doing?
Maybe Gregory,
You know what to
you
do, Gregory.
Bonus action.
Bonus action. This time I've got my composure. I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna just say, defend from melee. Look after yourselves. Stop dying.
So they are going to defend and have advantage against them. So the Imperium are also going to defend. So no one's attacking this round as the Imperium basically just backs up. The three men form their little shield line and take like 5 steps back. Very, very defensively. They're going to take
The
like,
Imperium general's just like, that little boy has a good idea.
Yeah, she like looks at them running. If you flee, I will kill you myself. And they like stop and hold their ground. They realize dying one way or another is still dying. But that'll be that.
How very
turn for them.
Stalingrad of
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, right. We like it. That's how we do it. We like to stay accurate to history. So over here, your forces are going to attack as commanded and win. 2, let's go. Okay, these guys are down to 8. They're going to counterattack. Oot. Okay. They win, but at a penalty, so these guys only lose 1 guy. Oot. Okay. That is it. At this point, the left, your force has overcome the Imperium. They've now encircled the 3 people, basically have them prisoner. For now, we'll say the left side is now clear. Like you guys are done holding down the fort on that one. So I will get rid of all the dudes. I don't want to move the map. I want to get rid of all the dudes.
Another earthquake. Wow,
Are
really
we gonna
bad
win the
stuff
fight,
here.
Stuart?
There's a lot of tectonic plate activity
are.
happening around here. You know what I mean?
It's Los Angeles.
Basically.
Somebody call the rock.
Always call the rock when in doubt. Okay, that should be good. Oh god, what did I do? Oh no, I fucked up everything. Okay, we're good. We're back. So, Mr. Maker, it is your turn after all that. What are you gonna do? You notice the battle is won on this side. There's still some raging over there. Still a few, about like probably a dozen each, but seem to be
I'm
going.
gonna move down right by right flanking with Gregory.
Yep.
On this guy, and I'm gonna get UI to continue his little movement over to us.
Okay, easy enough.
So,
You can move him now, I believe.
yeah, I think it'd be there. Probably. It's
Cool.
fine.
Cool.
Okay, and I will do my funny little thing that I always do,
Mm-hmm.
where I cast Green Flame Blade,
Of course, as you do.
as I do. So I'll roll the hit first.
Who are you attacking?
The
Pink.
guy that I've
Pink.
got advantage on
Yep,
right now.
pink. Yep. 15 does not hit, but you have advantage. 17 does wait. 17 does not hit. As you step up with the green flame blade, you unleash your attack, and you just can't make it through the armor. It is pretty heavy plate armor, or chainmail, I guess. They're pretty sturdy. Like, this is very well-made stuff. You're not getting through it that easy. 23, on the other hand, definitely hits as you come in with the second attack.
Perfect.
Because I
Go
got
ahead.
2 attacks per action. Yeah.
2, and then you can do the backhand with the staff. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Bonus action. Pimp slap.
So I'll roll that,
And-
roll that, and then Arcane Jolt as well. Because fucking why not?
Oh, he's still up, but he's hurting. So you unleash this just slurry of attacks against them. The last one is you stab him and feel the green flame just burst out. He like reacts to it, and then you push that fucking arcane jolt into it, and he has to almost put a hand down as he's like shook. He looks very much on death's door. He's not doing great. He's got like maybe a fucking round left in him. Is
I
that
will
your
then
turn?
use the back end.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
As it's in him, try to like flip it around.
Just roll the attack. You don't got to roll damage. If you hit, you kill. 27 hits.
Cut
Go
his
ahead and
dick off.
Yes.
go ahead and describe
Cut
your
his
kill.
dick off.
I will, as I fucking stab it in him,
Cut
there's
his
a
dick off.
burst of energy and flames, and then from that, I flip around the double-bladed scimitar, slice up right from his groin to the bottom of his head, so he just looks like this, and his head's just on top. Just looks like this all the way down. You can see spine, everything collapses to the ground.
Whoa!
Damn. Okay, so they have 3 people left for all of you. Oh no, they have 2 archers too who still haven't taken a single hit.
That was
Damn!
fired.
Damn! Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
It was UI. Oh, UI moved. Okay, cool. You can have him dash if you want to. Like, I don't know.
Yes, I would love that.
Okay, so
actually.
you move him another 30 feet. Because I'll say he gets his movement free, and then like the action is to dash. That makes sense to me, right? However,
Sure.
after your turn, the commander is going to use one of her legendary actions, which she has back now, to make a weapon attack on Stanny. Anyone who's looking at her face at this point is not seeing a commander in control of her emotions. They are seeing fury, rage at not being able to hit a paralyzed person 3 fucking times. So she is just like pissed off. There's fury there, and like she's trying to kill you. You can see it, even though you're paralyzed. You can take in the shit. There's like very much.
Oh, she paralyzed me when I was facing her, so.
Yeah, there's very much intent to kill. So she's gonna make an attack at you with advantage.
Yep. Nope.
I won't send you like a fruit
She
basket.
stabs forward, and again, Ilsevere with his spear, like a very flexy, like very Dynasty Warriors floppy spear, like smacks it down, and it hits the ground. She looks up. Oh, I will kill you for that. That'll be that. Gregory, you're up. What are you doing?
Oh shit! I'm gonna go ahead and just see that explosion of green flame, and like a little bit of it splatters on me, and I just kind of take it off, and I just, well, it's big boy time. I'm gonna pull out the bone mask and just slap it on, but this time instead of viscera, instead of smoke, the bone mask just kind of grows out over me, and it covers my whole body, and it's like weird sickly white color, and out of that just cracks like eggshell, just a big ass monkey.
Oh, sick. I don't have a monkey miniature, so we're just gonna. You considered large size? No, you're still medium, technically, right?
I believe so.
We're gonna give you. That looks close enough to a monkey. We're gonna give you that. It's just a
Great
big bald.
babe.
It's just a big bald head. That's it. That's all you get. Just a big old bald
Great
head.
babe, Gregory.
Great ape,
Yeah.
Gregory. Okay, go ahead. So
And just like that little bit of blood is still on his big monkey fingers, and that's when he just kind of goes.
flicks the blood into the sand. Okay, that was your action to do, right? Do you have bonus action or anything? Oh, you're a monkey.
I commanded.
Oh, you did. You did, and you won. You guys won your first ever squad battle.
Squad battle.
That's your turn. Yes.
Yeah, baby.
Okay, with fury in her eyes, she's going to use another legendary action to try to hit fucking Stanislav. I'm gonna lose it! She has one more after this. She gets 3 legendary actions a turn. Yes! Oh, suck it. Okay. Okay, Stanny, you take the hit, and it's an auto crit because you're paralyzed. So, wow, I rolled shit. So, a d8 plus 2 is 10 total, plus 4. You take 14 points of damage. From the strike, plus 6 plus 1, 7, 14. You take 7 because you're halved. Fire's
So-
crit. The crit, it's just fired.
So I
7
take
times
21 total.
Yep.
Okay.
Checks out to me. Takes 21 total as she just stabs into you and leaves the blade in there for a quick minute while she flares up the flames. Constitution save. Nice.
Concentration, yeah.
Is that for Shield of Faith? Makes sense. Makes sense. Easily done. Easily done. I think that's it. Yeah, she got that. Ilsevere is going to be up next. And he is going to, desperately trying to save you, is going to try to make another round. Oh.
I'm in danger. You feel English? That's impossible.
Yeah, he's going to just take a fucking round of attacks.
Oh god,
against
Greg's
it.
voice is just Ralph.
If this was an MMO, my health bar would be flashing red.
He takes 2
Oh,
spear
dear.
attacks. She quickly just parries them out of the way and then blocks with her shield on the last one. He's not quite strong enough to hit her, but he's good enough to distract her, more or less. He's only level 8. Big Sag. And can I use my key to do that? Like another one? I can. Can use key point to do his flurry of blows. Take an additional 2 attacks. That's a 10 and a so he strikes out with the spear twice, and then quickly you see him channel his energy. Stanny, you see your brother giving absolutely everything he has to try and save you, and then just like strikes out 2 punches that hit the armor and just stop dead. You just hear ping. Yep.
Isn't it? Aren't both of those blows at disadvantage?
Why?
He's exhausted, isn't he?
Attack is not
Level
affected
2.
until exhaustion level 3.
Oh, okay. I thought it was.
Yeah, your movement
I thought it was
at level 2, your movement is halved, I believe, for speed.
Yep.
Yeah. So he tries to punch it. Ping, ping. Just cannot get through the armor.
There was
He's
potential for it.
oh, good try. Stanny, he looks at you and you see like desperation in your brother's eyes at this point. That guy's dead, so he's out of the initiative order. This guy is not dead, and he's going to take 2 attacks against you, Stanny, noticing his leader having just all the trouble in the world trying to hit you. He's going to take 2 attacks against you. And they're not going to be auto crits.
They are at advantage.
They are at advantage, yes.
No, that was Stuart pawing at my cord.
Oh. Nope. 23,
Second
that's
one
it.
hits.
So you take
And it's
8
an auto
points.
crit still, right?
Nope.
Oh, no, it's
no,
not.
it's only auto crit on melee attacks against paralyzed.
Okay.
So you take 8 points of piercing as another arrow just finds its way through your armor, and you're standing there, not able to move. You're feeling just things teeing off into you, and you're feeling all of the pain of these blows. Like there's
I'm
no
paralyzed,
reprieve.
so I can't really cough, but blood is flowing out of my mouth.
Yeah,
and
at the end of the archer's turn, she's going to use her
yeah,
last.
no, I'm on death's door.
She's going to use her last legendary action. 28 to hit. You take 11.
It doesn't
7.
matter.
Okay.
It doesn't
You-
matter.
Unconscious. Okay. You guys all watch as this the commander of these forces just tees off as that last arrow hits into Stanny. You see his muscles flex but not move, and then she steps forward and just with gleeful look in her face stabs the sword into his stomach and lights up the flames on the blade, and you see them crawl up Stanny's chest and leave this scorch mark in his now ruptured armor, and his body collapses to the ground. Stanny, you're now making death saves. It's your turn. Go ahead and roll me a death saving throw, please. Great, do 20.
Hold on.
It's a fail. You fail 1 death saving throw. Mantuka, you're up.
After watching Stan,
Yeah,
Stan
you
go
see
down,
Stanny. You see Stanny go down like fast, and it's like weird the way he does it because he's perfectly rigid until that stab happens and twists, and then his body like goes from rigid to just flaccid in like the blink of an eye. Flaccid's probably not the word, but you know what I fucking mean.
I cough and
He's-
No one killed my
going.
friend but me!
and I'm gonna charge, and I'm gonna fucking start hacking and fucking slashing at her.
Okay, so you're gonna try. Are you? Oh, you're using your halberd, so you don't actually have to move forward either, right?
Yep, and I'm gonna reckless because.
Yep. Yeah. Go ahead and take your 2. She doesn't look like she's taken a lot of damage yet. Like she's
That's okay.
very
She's
much
gonna
okay.
Take 4 of them.
As are the 2 archers, but she's out of legendary actions. 4 attacks. 20 is a miss.
Yep.
26 is not a
26
miss.
hit.
So the first one hits because you're recklessing. You said right.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's 13 slashing damage.
Got it.
So that's second
Oh,
attack.
sorry, wrong spot. I typed that into the wrong HP bar. There we go. 19, 23 just hits.
Ooh, come on, Donnie.
This is still. I need. I guess I don't need to make concentration saves on hold person anymore.
That's 13.
I don't
So you
think.
should
yeah,
take
'cause-
16 points on the first one.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, 13. Oh, it's okay. I gotta add the 3. Cool. And then 13. Cool. She takes your 2 strikes or your 3 strikes and 1 more. Jesus. 27 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
So 27, and then 9 plus 3 for another 12.
Okay. Starting to take some wear and tear. Not quite bloodied, but you're actually doing some pretty substantial damage now. She just like takes the hits as you're unleashing them with the halberd. You slash twice, stab again, slash 1 more time. For the most part, she's trying to block them. Some of them she manages to get the shield in the way, and you just push the stab forward enough to finish the blow. She's taking some hits. She's starting to look like she's taking some wear and tear. Not quite bloodied, but getting there.
I'm winning.
You are.
I'll be back.
Cool. Attempt to make her is into a was. Absolutely.
He
Next
doesn't have to be here. He's sleeping.
Next up, yeah, he's out anyway, that's true. This guy is going to attack Ilsevere, who's just right close, by going with the shield bash. Again, 9 does not fucking hurt. 21 does hit, though. D8. Ilsevere's not looking great. Ilsevere's not looking great. She's, like, looking... She's kind of, like, focusing her attentions a little more towards him now. That'll be his attacks, though. Next up's the archer, who is gonna take a shot at the giant fucking monkey that just appeared on the field. He's gonna take 2 shots at you. Longbow. Natural 1. Okay. Again, same thing that happened to the other guy. He fires, you hear this like sickening twang from the bow, and the arrow just flops off wide. The second strike, however, as he kind of like takes a chance to just like adjust the string a bit, fire, like pulls it back, just lets it loose. You take 8 points piercing damage as an arrow just finds its way into your gorilla body. However, no con save necessary because B-shape. That'll be his turn. Next up, we have the orange guy who is currently engaged with Mantuka, so he's just gonna do what he has to do there. The shield bash does not hit. I can't roll for shit, Mantuka. Like, you see this knight who's now like even next to you. You're a very tall minotaur. You're a big ass minotaur. You see this like 5'4" individual. Not quite, like, definitely human, but looks like there may be some halfling kind of mixed in the genealogy there. Definitely quite diminutive. Just unleash 2 attacks on you, and they hit you. They make contact, but you don't feel a thing. You just look down, and he looks up with you with just fear in his eyes. And, like, looking at his face, you're guessing this was probably, like, a conscript. He's like, one a little younger. Looks maybe late teens, early 20s at oldest. That'll be
like
his
when that
turn.
guy drop kicked Arnold Schwarzenegger. And Arnold said, "I didn't even really feel much."
Exactly. Okay, so next up's going to be the commander, who's starting to look a little on the desperate side. What's she gonna do?
Depends on how cruel she's feeling at the moment.
She's very cruel. For death saves, it's automatic 2 fails if you take a melee attack, right? Not a ranged attack or a spell? Okay, good.
I'm pretty sure it's any kind of damage to me.
I think it's specifically a melee attack. Peter?
I'm gonna find out.
I'm consulting with the Peter.
I don't know this one off the top of my head. I think it's all sources of damage, I think.
Hey Google, will my friend die if
Dear Diary.
No, it's not. So if a character takes damage while they're unconscious, they must make a new death saving throw. So you'd actually have to make a death saving throw actively.
Oh, unless to determine if the damage is fatal.
Unless it is a critical strike, in which case it will be full damage, but there's no way to crit on what she's going to do. So,
okay.
She's going to look around to the lot of you, all standing very, very close to her. She's going to smile, just a wicked, wicked grin. It's nice of you to get all so nice and close and cozy for me. She smiles, just like, you know this smile. Gregory knows this smile. As she just, like, she looks in, channels all her energy, and you see just a gout of flame begin to appear in her hands, and she raises it and slams them down into the ground and casts Fireball. Directly on the center of the entire party. However, as the flames subside, you notice that neither her nor her 2 companions are even
She's got
touched.
Hellscopter?
Go ahead and Stanny, roll me a death saving throw just to start. Succeed. Okay. You get 1 death save success. Look at you go.
Pog.
Lucky you. However, Mr. Maker, unnamed intern, Mantuka, and Gregory, I need all of you to roll me dexterity saving throws. I'm going to roll one for Ilsevere. Doot. Okay, 17. Succeeds barely.
That is flash of genius.
Can you do that on a saving throw?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Fair enough.
Ability check or saving throws, baby.
Hey,
So
yo.
Elsevere makes it, takes half damage. Okay,
Mantuka didn't make it.
Fireball is 8d6. Everyone who fails takes 31 points of damage. Immediately.
Everyone who succeeds.
Everyone who succeeds takes half, so 16 rounded up. Elsevere.
Woo! Oh,
down.
monkey shape saved me.
Did you transform out of monkey shape, or are you still monkey?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No
But
longer monkey.
that little pool of health helped a lot.
I'm not putting red X's through you guys because you're dead. I'm putting red X's so we know that you're unconscious. Stanislav and Elsevere are both, as the flames subside, you see Stanislav and Elsevere both just laying unconscious on the ground, burnt to a crisp. Elsevere's skin is blistered and literally singed top to bottom. Like, there's not a part of him that is unburned. What clothes he has are mostly singed off, barring a little bit. He's not doing great. So, that will be her action. And as a bonus action, or as her movement, she's just going to step back. Mantuga, you are free to make an attack of opportunity if you so please.
Oh, I please very, very much.
Does anything else happen to people that failed?
Nope, you just take the full brunt of the damage.
Okay, cool.
16, not gonna hit. You did reckless. Yeah,
Fuck
no.
her.
Unfortunately, as she steps back, you lunge forward with the stab, and she just deftly, with the flame sword, just ping, parries it out of the way. Beautifully.
Every dog has his day.
And steps back about 30 feet, so she's framed by either of her archers at this point. Stanny and Elsevere are both unconscious. Mr. Maker,
Yes.
your turn.
My turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, hold up real quick. I gotta roll to see how the other side's doing. Okay. That'll do it if I'm not wrong. -2, minus another. Okay. Yep. There's only 3 left of the Imperium soldiers on the other side. They too now have like shirked back and closed their ranks. You notice all the elves begin closing around them. However, you notice, unlike the 3 that Gregory just said to defend against and leave, as the 3 kind of begin to surrender, the elves close around them and promptly put them to slaughter. No hesitation whatsoever. They just, like, as a group, about 9 of them stand in a circle around these 3, just hacking them to bits.
They had it coming.
There's a lot of anger there. You see, like, there's no technique to it. There's literally, they're just slashing and reducing these 3 men to a pile of mostly nothing.
Mob justice.
Yep. So, what are you doing, Mr. Maker? Elsevere and
Okay.
Stanny are down for the count. I assume everyone else is looking pretty rough right about now.
I'm alright.
Yes, you're all right.
Regardless, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
So I get 2 attack actions when, if I use a weapon attack, I can use a different weapon attack as long as they're both equipped, right?
What do you mean?
Like, for example, if I took a shot with my crossbow, I could still take a shot with my sword for the 2 attack actions, or would I have to do both with my crossbow?
No, you can split up your attacks for sure. No
Okay,
problem at all.
cool.
Like you
That's what I
can
want.
you can throw a knife, stab someone with a sword, and throw another knife, kind of thing. That's totally.
Just wanted to
acceptable.
make sure.
Yeah.
So what I'm first gonna do is I am gonna move. Where is she? She's way the fuck over there.
If you
Okay.
didn't know, also you can split up your movement. Like you can move 15 feet, attack someone, move another 15 feet, and attack someone else as well.
Cool.
I
Pog.
feel like you knew.
Yeah, I did. But what I will do first is I am going to. I'm not at disadvantage. Well, I guess I am. Okay, that's fine. What I'll do is I will move.
Oh, the wrist crossbow doesn't have a super far range. That's true.
Huh? No, it's not that. The wrist crossbow has a normal crossbow range.
Shouldn't.
That's what we decided on. Anyways,
it's a hand crossbow.
Neither here nor there. I'm not trying to hit her. I'm trying to hit Gregory.
Oh yeah, you can easily do that.
Now, what I'm going to hit Gregory with is a dart of enlarging that I've been holding on to.
Oh, I'm aware. Yeah.
This is gonna fucking
You know he's not a
smack
monkey.
into him
Okay, as long as you know.
Boom, boom,
Yep.
like Super Mario. He's gonna get much bigger.
You do have to make a ranged attack.
Yep,
That is
that's fine. I can do
considered
that.
a ranged attack to do that because you can miss. What's up, Mantuga?
the hasting Minotaur, could have been larger.
Yeah, but I couldn't do it because you took the potion. I literally sent you a chat that was like, I was gonna enlarge you, but then you took the haste potion.
If you had got haste from
if
you got haste from a spell,
my plan was to enlarge you. I was gonna shoot you, but then you got paralyzed, and then you were like, oh, but my next turn, as soon as I'm unparalyzed, glug glug glug, and then I'm like, can I do 2 potion effects? Rusty says no. You're hasted. I'm not gonna take haste away.
Oh,
from
that's why.
Fair enough.
So I
Carry
hit
on.
Gregory.
Carry on.
Totally cool.
I hit up Gregory. I'm like, turn into a fucking big boy.
Gregory, I believe 17 hits your AC. Yes.
Yeah, it meets it right there.
Yeah. So like the way that attack, you do physically have to shoot your friends to make those dart work. They don't take damage, but you still got to beat their armor. So Gregory, as you like return from your monkey form, you see a dart just flying through the air towards you. It hits you in the stomach. It hurts a little, not enough to do damage, but like it's a hypodermic needle. It's just shot at you at high fucking speeds.
I just see the flash of a little Mr. Maker brand, and
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah, no, there's
literally
a little
on the
finger
dart.
on the side, still the same fucking.
It's always the
thumbs
same
up.
face, yeah. And you feel as the dart, you watch the plunge, like it's all got a little glass slide. You see the plunger as it like hits, the momentum carries it in, and you look down, and then you notice as one of your fingers begins to grow somewhat sausage-sized, and your hands become like bratwurst, and then the rest of your body quickly follows. And you all see Gregory now officially a size larger. You see a large-size Gregory Zafadal
Wait, isn't he fucking
on the battlefield.
You're not an ape anymore?
No, he
no,
lost.
I got
he
hit with that
lost it.
fireball.
Ah,
But
God.
But
Damn.
if he turns into an ape now, I'll allow it to carry over.
Okay, Pog, that's fine.
That lasts for a minute.
Gregory is
you
a
get-
man.
You get 10 rounds of combat as a big man. Do with that what you will.
Okay, so I am gonna fucking.
The dart.
Wanna move up?
I forgot you did the darts. Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Move. How can I move? Can I move up to her?
You can move whatever your movement is.
I
You tell
got
me.
40 right now because I'm at Expeditious Retreat.
You do have 40, so yeah, you can move. I mean, you can't move into her space, but you can stand right in front
Yeah,
of her.
but I move right up to her.
Absolutely.
Peepo Pog, and then I will use my fucking swing, my second attack.
Go ahead.
That's rough.
That sucks.
Why did that go through twice?
Don't know. Either way, it's a miss.
Yeah.
You step forward and you try to swing at her with your double-bladed scimitar or whatever. She just raises the shield and like braces herself behind it, and the scimitar bounces off. Sends like a shock through your wrist, kind of like when you choke up on a baseball bat and hit the ball a little too high.
Mhm.
You do have one more attack if you'd like to.
I would like to.
23 does hit, just barely. So as she blocks with the shield, you spin it around the other way and jam it upwards and kind of catch her into the stomach a bit. She's starting to take some hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Let me make sure 1 second here. Hold on. Okay, cool. Just had to make sure on something. I will roll the damage for that. I'm also gonna throw out another Arcane Jolt because fuck, I love Arcane Jolt.
We love Arcane Jolt. Oh!
Jolt him.
Okay, she's bloodied, officially. So now you look, as you're kind of taking in her condition, she's taken some hits. She's had several grievous wounds given to her. She is now what we would officially dub bloodied. She's looking pretty rough, but she's still got a lot of fight in her. And you can see she's like readies herself and stands toe to toe with you, very much ready to just tee off on you. And at the end,
I'm
of your
also gonna
turn-
move you by.
Okay, yeah, just to there. Cool.
Let me-
He can dash, so technically.
yeah, I'm gonna dash him over there.
Go ahead. She's going to use
Perfect.
one at the end of your turn. She's going to use. What she got? No, I won't do that.
Oh, no.
That would be so mean. That would be so fucking mean. She is going to, with her legendary action, she's going to use all threes and use her last second level slot. Mr. Maker, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw?
Yep.
That's not ideal. It's +5. I don't think it's gonna do anything.
Unfortunately, you do tick off the flash of genius,
Mhm.
bringing you to a total of 14. You need to beat a 17. So she like just smiles at you. I really thought you lot wouldn't fall for this anymore by now. And she casts Hold Person yet again. Every time someone gets close to her, she casts Hold Person. That's very much her strat. Yeah, mind-blowing strategy, right? You are now considered paralyzed, my friend.
I think I have something I can do here. I have a reaction that I don't know if it will help or not help. But I want to.
I'm curious. Yeah, pull it up. Hey, yeah, no worries.
Why won't it fucking pull up? Will you please, for the love of fuck?
Thanks, Boofy. Thanks
There
for coming in.
Thank God. Yeah, that's not gonna help. That's
Okay.
fine.
You are currently paralyzed then, as she just stands before you and just wickedly grinning. That was all her legendary actions, however, so she can't do much until then. That'll be it. Gregory, you're up. Oh, nope. Yeah, Gregory's up. My bad. Go ahead.
Okay. I just, I'm growing up.
Yeah, you see, you grow to a massive side of yourself. The dagger in your hands is now a greatsword, basically. And
Giant
you see,
shield in my other hand.
as you kind of stand, you see her cast that on Mr. Maker, and you see him just go kind of rigid, like you've seen two of your party members do before.
Oh no. Well, first things first. I just pick up the box, which I think it said my stuff grows with me, so it's a giant box.
You have a
And out of that
giant toy
giant
box, yeah.
box, you're gonna see just coming out is this little clam guy, except he's not a little clam guy. He looks more like a cloister, like the Pokemon.
Mhm.
He's huge, and out of that little pearl in the center just goes like Peruvian throat singing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna cast Healing Word on Stan.
As you
Level
do
4.
that, you notice her very quickly use her reaction to counterspell you.
Ah, no!
I will always counterspell healing magic. Get fucked. Anyway, so you begin casting your spell. You feel it start to take hold, and then you like see it fizzle out. You're like, what the fuck? And you look over to her, and she's just pointing at you, smiling a wicked grin. She's so happy with herself right now. I'm sorry. I apologize.
The little clam immediately stops singing, closes dejectedly, and goes
awkwardly.
into the box. And then I look at her, and I go, I think I know something that's a little out of your breadth. And I pull out the bone mask. Because Healing Word is a bonus action. I'm going to turn into a giant ape.
Okay, so you are now an ape, and the enlarged effect, whatever that may be, I believe it's an extra D4 damage on all your shit, is still taking effect. So you all watch now where Gregory once was formerly a rather big ape, and then Gregory again, now a huge Gregory turning into an even bigger ape. You just see basically King Kong standing, just overlooking everyone, these massive muscles and pectorals and everything.
Because isn't a giant ape a large creature already?
He's medium.
He's medium, technically.
Oh, he's just like, he's just an ape, right?
Yeah.
Just
thought
a big monk.
Yeah, giant ape is a polymorph thing. I think that's like you need a polymorph to hit that high.
I'm just
But
a big monkey.
you do see effectively what is a giant ape.
I'm a large one now, though.
very large monkey.
Big monk.
That is your
And
turn.
I'm
You do have movements.
gonna go ahead and use that to just rush up to this guy and just be like, and just be like, ook.
Okay, fair enough. Ilzavir's up. He's gonna make himself a death save. It's just a D20. He succeeds. Not that you guys know. I think I might start doing death saves in secret just for the drama of it, but we'll talk about that separately. I've always liked that idea. Like DM rolls all death saves and doesn't share it with the players to create a sense of urgency and drama.
The drama.
But we'll get to that. That is not for today. That'll be Ilsevere. Next up, we have Imperium Archer, who is over here. Who's at this point just gonna start teeing off at Mantuk. Actually, no, fucking Mr. Maker standing perfectly still.
I am indeed.
We're gonna take 2 shots against you.
Does not hit.
The 20, however.
The 20. Can I still use my reaction?
Nope. You are paralyzed. You can't do shit.
Okay, yeah.
So
Then
you're gonna
hits.
take that hit. You take a D8 plus 3. Oh, it already rolled. So you take 9 piercing. Ignore the second one. Take 9 points of piercing damage as you're just like held fast, completely non-mobile, and an arrow just, and you can't even react apart from a slight coming out as it does so. That will be his turn. I still can't believe how often I'm missing Like, statistically, I should not be missing this much. I have +9 and +8 modifiers. And you're paralyzed. This is fucking stupid. Stanny, I need you to make me a death save, please. Just use a straight D20. Ooh. 2. 2 fails, 1 success. Damn. You all see Stanny just laying there still. No movement whatsoever. Mantuka, you're up. What do you got? It's
I
starting
can't
to look,
heal him.
starting to look pretty dire. Yeah.
And I'm gonna run up to here, and I'm gonna fucking take multiple attacks at this dumb
Thank-
fucker.
Can you
good.
pour a healing potion down my throat?
Not if I don't have one, brother.
That's a fucking good point. So you're going within 10 feet of the commander?
Yeah, and reckless.
Okay, send it. Go ahead and make your attacks. You still have all 4, too. That potion lasts,
Oh,
what?
I do.
A minute? Is it a minute,
minute,
or 10?
yeah.
Okay, it's 10 rounds.
22. Does that hit her?
Just hits. That meets it. She has a 22 AC with her
sweet,
shield and plate
yeah.
armor.
11 slashing
Yep.
damage. Of the attack.
Whatever you want it to be. You can slash,
Yeah,
you
cool.
can pierce, you
Second
can bludgeon
attack.
with it. You tell me.
Yeah, 28.
28 hits.
You have to roll multiple concentration throws if you get hit multiple times.
I know.
Yes.
Okay,
8
another
plus 3.
11. Jesus.
Yeah, there
She's.
we go.
I mean, she's got a fuckload of HP and she was bloody, but
Emotional
like,
damage.
she's doing all right. You got
Third
another 2.
attack. 30, 20.
Does not hit. Does not hit.
And last attack.
24 hits.
Nice.
Hunt for that nat 20. Oh, no, not quite. Okay, so as you rush forward, you quickly go forward, stab once, catching her under the shield. She glances back. Next one, you pull it out, strike down kind of like sideways, catching her in the sword arm. She shakes that off too. Third attack, she does manage to parry. She puts it like as you're stabbing, she just holds the shield almost with both hands and like grips it.
I
And
was
then
getting tired.
the last one, you just bring it up and just upper hand slash, and you hit her on the helmet. It doesn't go through and cause any like real damage, but you bludgeon the shit out of her, and she kind of stunned for a brief second there. She doesn't have any more legendary actions, which makes me sad, but that'll be your turn. Yes.
3 con? 3
Oh,
con?
3 con. Yep, yep. At advantage because she has Warcaster. Definitely makes it. You rolled 11, 11, and 10, right?
Correct.
Makes it. Makes it.
It's not
There we
DC
go.
17. Damn it.
No, the way Constitution is like half the total damage that they took, or base 10. So if they roll below 20 damage, it's 10. If they roll 20 or above, it's 11, 12, so on. Damn. So you're still held prone as like you could see her like gritting her teeth and get a little bead of sweat coming down her face as she's just trying to manage things there. She's looking a little rough, but she's still got some fight in her. That'll be it for her, or for you, right? The guy standing at Gregory is just like he's going to use his action to disengage. And he's going to loop around here and interpose himself in between Mantuka and his commander. You can still attack her with your reach. It's just going to be a little more difficult now because he is actively trying to defend. Okay. That'll be it for him. Next up is the archer. Gregory, the giant ape. This guy's just going to take 2 fucking shots at you immediately. 20 to hit and 21 to hit.
Yes, and
So
yes.
7 and 6. You take 13 points piercing damage total to your ape form. You're still good. You're still good.
Yeah.
That'll be it for him. Where's the red archer at? Oh, he's away. Okay. That'll be it for his turn. Next up is Orange, who is like seeing a little turn in the tides. Is going to use. He only has 30 feet. Actually, you know what? He's a little braver, Gregory. He's going to go toe to toe with you. He's going to stand diagonally from you, and he's going to just try to shield bash you. He's not going to be able to knock you back because you're so much bigger than he is. 22, though. You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage to your monkey form. And then a 19 to hit with the Warhammer. And you take 11 points of bludgeoning
Jesus
damage.
Christ.
As he steps forward, just pummels your monkey body with his shield. And then with his, like, spare arm, swings it and, like, drags it along the dirt as he does so. Kicks some gravel up with it. And just catches you right under the monkey chin. How you looking?
No.
Are you still up?
4, and then 11. Yeah, I'm down.
Are you
Monkey
unconscious?
down or full down?
Full down.
God.
Damn it, guys.
Okay.
Oh,
You're still. The funny thing is, you're still giant.
The monkey form cracks away like
Go.
rotten eggshell.
I'm gonna say this. Go ahead.
Oh.
Roll me a d20.
Oh, dear.
No, you know what? Roll me a d8. 1 is north. You rolled southeast. I'm so happy. So.
Do I crush him?
Yep. He's gonna try to make a dex save. He fails. Go ahead.
Hey!
You are a giant monkey, slowly transforming into a giant boy. Go ahead and roll me 2d8.
Do 2.
Okay, that's enough.
Hey!
As you fall, you see beneath you as you fade from consciousness, this guy looking up at you with a look of pure terror in his face. And then he just disappears entirely. You all look around as you see Gregory collapse. You just see like a pair of arms sticking out either side of his body, seemingly crushed under his massive girth. That'll be it for his turn. Next up, we have the commander, who is very much surrounded, not looking great. Oh, God. Cool. She is going to use all 3 of her attacks. Mr. Maker, first...
First one's at disadvantage.
Why is that?
Because cool little, funny little UI over there has a reaction
He's protecting
that
her.
allows him to impose disadvantage.
Okay, so it's a straight roll because she's at advantage because you're paralyzed.
I know.
UI just shrieks
So this
loudly.
is just a straight shield. Yeah! 23 to hit you.
Still hits. That's cool.
You take 10 points. Oh, wait, no. It's critting. It's a melee attack. A 6, so 6 up 2. Ooh, I rolled max. You take 12 plus 4. You take 16 points of bludgeoning damage from the shield bash.
Okay.
Good thing you got more than 40 HP,
and
brother.
since you're paralyzed, you automatically
How much
fail
more?
dex and strength saves, so you're immediately knocked prone. So now you're paralyzed and just laying on your back like this, exactly how you were standing, and she just forces you to the ground. And she's gonna make 2. What's your AC? It's better than 16, is it not?
It is 17, yes.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. Ooh.
That's
Oh,
a
too
crit.
bad you don't double crit like that. That would be brutal.
Yeah,
So
that would be.
with the, I still can't believe she, like, as you fall, she tries to stab you and misses, as she just can't like track your body right. And then on the second strike, she's gonna come down. Oh God, what did I roll? What did I? It's rolling the wrong dice because I programmed it wrong. Fuck. Okay, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Oh, you're so lucky.
Woo!
I rolled a 1 plus 8 plus 4, so 13. You take 13 points of slashing damage, and then a grand total of 4 fire damage from that critical. God fucking damn, dude. What's up, JRGST? How's it going? Welcome in.
That's good for me.
Yeah, you still good?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
still up. Well, I'm not up, but I'm still up.
Okay. She's still pretty much surrounded, not looking too happy about it. Those are 2 attacks and things. She's gonna quickly use... Where did that go? Thought I had that there. What? Oh, there it is. Yeah, so she's gonna use her bonus action to cast another spell. You all watch as she just quickly claps her hands together, and you see a pop. A very familiar sight. Something Gregory tends to do an awful lot as she casts Misty Step and ports over there behind her archer. Creating
There's
a
no
little...
eyeballs when she does it, but there's
No,
the same pop.
That is the Misty Step sound. It's just every single time.
You ever watch Dragon Ball Z Abridged? It's whenever
Yep.
Goku does
Yep.
his teleportation.
And she just appears a little over there. You're gonna have to do better than that. She's just smiling, like very playfully swinging her sword around at her side. At this point, she is, you guys, pretty much right where
she's
she
a
wants
crazy
you.
person.
She is. Mr. Maker,
Yes.
at the end of your turn, make me a wisdom save, please.
Okay. Well, in that case, I will. I'm gonna have my little maker fly out of my pocket.
Okay.
He's gonna run over to Stan and just kind of sit behind him.
Oh, you can't. No, you can't. you're paralyzed. You cannot command anything to do anything. You cannot command anything to do actions for you. At the end of your turn, you get to make a wisdom save. That's all you get to do.
Okay.
I love this spell. I fucking love this spell so much.
And that will be Flash of Genius. I don't know if 15 will do it.
Unfortunately, you got to beat a 17. You try and you feel your willpower building up and think you can maybe shake it off and you start, maybe it's working. And then you realize you're not moving. You are unable to shake off the whole person. After her turn, after your turn, she's going to use a legendary action to command her little fucking foot soldier next to you there to take a Warhammer attack against you, Mr. Maker. At advantage, 14 does not hit. You're just laying, at this point, you're laying on the ground like this, as people are just teeing off on you. And with this, it would have been at disadvantage too, because UI. Yeah, just cannot hit you. UI is literally standing in the way, blocking shit as it's coming. He's basically thrown his body over yours and is now taking shots for you. Think about that next time you decide to abuse him. So that's one of her legendary actions. Next up is Ilsevere.
Programmed to do it. I don't have to think about that.
Ilsevere succeeds again. Okay. Ilsevere's doing all right. We're 2 for 2.
What about me?
You haven't had a turn yet. Soon.
You should have just had a turn.
Oh, yeah. My bad. I skipped you. Yeah, go ahead and roll death save.
Not that I want to do this.
Yeah, no, like, why would you? You should just let that one go, my dude.
Let's just go ahead and... I'm just going to roll a d20. There we go. Boop.
Okay. One success. There you go. The archer now is going to... He's going to take 2 shots at you, Mantuka. 26 to hit you.
Yes.
You take 7 points, reduced to 4 because we round up, and you're still raging. So you take 4 points piercing. The second strike, however, does go long. It hits you and just kind of glances off your rather impressive muscle structure there. That's gonna be it for his turn. Stanny.
This could be it.
Roll me a death save, please. 2. Okay, 2 success, 2 fail. This is oh my god, dude. I'm sweating like a fucking pig right now. It's bad. Praise be to Torm. All right.
Does anybody have any orange slices?
Mantuka, it's your turn. What are you doing? Thank you, zombie, for the 69 biddies. Busting that 69.
So,
maybe that'll bring Stanny back to life. A good 69 can do a lot of things.
So
Nice.
Seeing that she yelled after her Misty Step, when I know where she Misty Step to.
Oh yeah, no, like she doesn't go invisible. She's poof appeared there. You can still very much see her. Those rocks are definitely like you'd have to climb over them, but just go around.
Well, I'll just go around them. I'm super hasty.
Yeah, no, climbing them would be difficult terrain anyway. So.
Fuck that. That sounds like too much. Reckless! And then I'm gonna fucking do my 4 attacks.
Okay.
That's a 24. Yeah, it wasn't a nat, so.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage.
So that's 9 slashing on my first attack.
9 slashing, okay.
Not!
I'm begging for it.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Beautiful.
Come on, baby.
I've got brutal critical, so I add another dice.
Yep.
Come on.
So I'll roll this first, and then I'll roll that other dice on roll 20. Yeah.
Isn't it just max damage on the other dice?
No, I mean it would be, but that's doubled 2.
How do you rolled crits work for that?
It's the max dice plus what he rolls, same way as everything else. So you rolled a 9
so it's an
times 2 is 18 plus 5 is 23. You rolled 23 plus 3 for rage damage is 26.
And 10 for my brutal critical.
36. Okay. She's still she's good. She's taking the hit. I mean, she's not good. Dude,
Don't
she's
worry,
the
I got
commander
you
of an entire fucking slave camp. Did you think that was going to be easy to deal with? 13.
I missed. I did
Both
so good in
miss.
the first
As
one,
you step in with the crit, she takes the hit and like collapses a little bit. And you leave the halberd in. Your second attack is just you trying to twist it, but before you can, she forces it out, and you miss the next round of attacks too. She puts the shield up and just steadies herself. And she looks over the shield. She's like, "I should have killed you first." That'll be your turn.
Killed your pet. Yes.
Okay. This dude does
Roll
not.
those cons.
Oh yeah, that's true. So two con saves. A 6. Damn, a 9. And okay.
one of those con saves will be at my crit, which will
Okay, so
bring
19.
your
19 for the first one, because she has advantage for Warcaster.
How much damage did he do? 36?
Yeah.
36, so half would be 18. Come on, baby. Nice. Just makes it. Just makes it. She just maintains concentration. You gather this is something she is very much used to doing. Fighting and doing magic. Hells, you have advantage from zombie. Hells, all tits are good tits. There you go. That's true. All tits are good tits. We love that. Okay, so that'll be his turn. He's gonna use his movement to run like as much as. Yeah, he's gonna go bother Mantuka over here. Mantuka, he's just chasing you down. 23. Take 5 points of bludgeoning damage. Go ahead and roll me a DC 12 strength save. Probably gonna make that one.
Doesn't Mr. Maker get an attack of opportunity?
He's
No, I'm fucking
paralyzed, dude.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Right.
That's why I was begging
okay.
for advantage and
You,
shit.
you succeed. Next is going to be the Warhammer. That's a 9. That's a miss, unfortunately. So the shield comes in and hits you, knocks the wind out of you for a second, and brings the hammer back around. You just hold the halberd like straight vertical, and it stops right on the haft. Let's fucking... There you go. Zombie saves the day. You love to see it. She already did her legendary action, to run away, so she can't do that again. Fucking at this point, the archers is gonna keep working on Mantuka. 17 misses, 21 hits, I believe. No, 17 hits you too, doesn't it? Are you muted?
They both hit.
Okay, they both hit. You take a total of 9 points, reduced to 5 because we round up. Halved. Not bad. It's not doing as much damage, and like you can see on a couple of their faces, like they're close to retreating a little, but not quite, if it makes sense. Next up, however, is going to be her turn. She's going to use her movement to just step back a little bit here.
Attack of opportunity?
Yeah, technically. Go ahead.
Come on, baby! If you ever needed this,
It's now.
17 is not there.
Not going to do it, unfortunately. You did declare reckless this turn.
I did, yes.
Technically, yeah. No, technically that's at advantage.
Yeah, that didn't fucking help.
Did
One
not
bit.
matter.
It did not.
Okay.
Fuck you, flashy bitch.
Okay.
Boys, oh boys.
Problem is like fucking a lot of her shit's concentration. Trying to find something that's not concentration. Lol.
Just use a concentration. Just do it.
Why? Then I drop the one on you. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, because then I won't die.
Let's do this. Doot. God damn, fuck it. She has one of those left. She's gonna use it. She's gonna throw a fireball. If she can. She's gonna put a fireball right there. So it hits UI, Mr. Maker, Mantuka. Literally everybody. This is the only, this is what she got. So, dex save from Mantuka. Dex save from, Mr. Maker, you automatically fail. So just for UI. Mantuka succeeds.
Great.
31 points. So, Mantuka, you take 16 because we reduce and we round up. How did you? Yep. So you take a full 31, Mr. Maker, from the fireball. Is it? You're unconscious.
Yeah.
Okay. UI can still take actions on your turn. How did he do? Roll for him.
I am. Hold on. I gotta fucking pull up his sheet.
Danny, I need you to
Always
make
at the
me.
bottom of my thing, and
Fair. I need you to make me a death save as well. So does your brother.
This is the determining one for me, boys.
Oh,
no.
Severe rolls nat 1, so he's got 2 successes, 2 failures.
Two. Yeah.
This is the big one for Stanny. The fireball.
Shit. Sorry, hold on. I fat fingered the wrong button on roll 20.
UI is also down.
Oh,
Okay,
oh, thank you, God.
Mantuka, how you doing? You still up?
I
Okay.
am, but boy, oh boy, like the shoestrings of life are somehow, yeah.
You're close. So Stanny, you stabilize. You don't wake up. You don't come to after that. But it seems the jolt of being nearly burned to a crisp, the sheer pain alone, brings you back to a sense of consciousness for the time being. You are on death's door. You have 2 failed death saves for until you take a long rest. Do with that information what you will. She looks around a little disappointed to see Mantuka still standing, and she looks over. Mr. Maker, at least I got your friends. I don't suppose you'd care to surrender now, would you? She's looking at you, Mantuka.
I can't form sends right now.
Too much pain. Fair enough. That'll be it for her. Mr. Maker, roll me a death save, please. Just straight D20.
Okay. Watch it be a nat 1.
Okay,
Nice.
you get one succeed of 3.
I'm sweaty.
Gregory, did you roll death save when that fireball went off, by the way?
No.
Do one for that.
Dope. Okay.
One
One
fail.
bad, one good.
Okay. Go ahead and roll one more at the start of your turn.
Okay,
Two,
okay.
two good,
okay.
one bad. Okay.
2 good, 1 bad. Okay, okay.
Next up is Ilsevere.
God almighty.
Danny, do you want to roll it?
God, it's me, Gregory.
Roll me a straight D20, please, Stanislav.
Jesus God.
Okay. None
I'm
of
gonna
y'all
go change
know
my pants. I'll be
Yeah,
back.
I'm sweating grossly right now. Ooh. Ooh, okay, that's his turn. You guys have no idea, but it looks like Stanny and Ilsevere are out of the worst of it until they take another fireball.
For now.
Yeah, until they take another fireball. The archer's up. He has no choice but to fire at Mantuka. $27 to hit. And a 15. I believe misses. You take 8 points piercing, reduced to 4. Still up. Nice. That'll be his turn. Stanny, your turn just passes. You are unconscious. That's it. Mantuka, you're up. You look... I'm gonna say just roll me a straight perception, insight, one of them. Your choice.
Perception or insight? Let me see which one's less fucky.
Form doesn't do anything for me.
Perception.
No, unfortunately, you're not. You just became a paladin of Torm like yesterday.
I'm
Perception.
joking.
Okay, so looking around, you can
Deathbed
clearly
confessional.
see that the guy next to you has taken some hits. He doesn't look like he's got much left to go. The 2 archers, however, are mostly fine. They haven't taken a single hit this entire fight. The boss, the leader, Linax is commanding the archers, keeping their archers off of you. Trust me, it would have been much, much worse.
Mm-hmm.
You're looking at her and you can see pretty clearly, like she's near death's door.
I'm gonna look to the skies.
This is your
I'm
all or
gonna
nothing.
praise Mogus. I'm gonna grab a little bit of blood that I'm sure I can find in any of my fucking leaking orifices.
Yep.
I'm gonna like smear it on my face, and I'm fucking going, gents. I'm sorry if this fucks everything up.
Nope, nope. True to your nature at the bitter end.
And I'm gonna take my 4 attacks recklessly.
Go for it.
Come on, Mogus.
Come on, Mogus, do not fail us now.
Oh, jeez. Get 20?
Does not
Doesn't
hit.
hit.
You run forward and
second
go for a
attack.
stab. She puts her shield out and just takes the hit. Kind of slides back. Second one, you try to stab again. She parries it out of the way with her sword.
22?
Just hits.
Okay.
Just hits. You got one more attack after 2, so roll that.
Yes.
Oh, it's in
9.
there. Okay.
So 13.
You got one more attack.
This is
She's rough. This is it.
Oh, Oh yeah. 26.
26
Oh my
hits.
God.
Dude, hunt for that nat 20. Hunt that. No, damn.
I didn't
we
get
tried.
it.
We tried.
But 14 plus 3, so 17 slashing.
That's a.
I want you to do me a favor.
Oh my God.
Go ahead and describe your kill to me. As your party lays slain around you, all unconscious or dead, you don't know. You have no idea. As far as you can tell, you are alone on a battlefield with 3 other enemies, you and Mogus. How do you end this woman?
So as I go for the first strike and get it, and then the second one I miss, my blade is really close to her, and I just start forcefully like going into rage and just like, jabbing into like her like whatever type of armor she's wearing, and just going like absolutely losing my shit and just continuously smashing into her like mush.
She tries to like pull up the fucking shield to block and then cross with the sword and like force it against you as you just force the axe head of your halberd closer and closer to her chest. Eventually she collapses under her back. She's trying to hold it up as you just put your weight down and eventually just push the axe head all the way in until it hits the ground underneath her. You feel stone on your axe and you just yank it out as a torrent of blood and viscera comes out of the chest wound you've just left in this woman. She just looks up, smiles one last crooked, demented smile at you. And before she goes, uses her reaction. The last thing, it's conditional on her dying. She drops her sword, grabs the amulet around her neck that signifies the look of the Imperium, squeezes it, and as you're like a foot away from her, just breathing down on her, forcing the axe head down, she's coughs up a last bit of blood, and you see this bright orange glow begin to form under her hand, and then need you roll me a dex save.
Jesus.
Okay. Half damage. Take 13 points of damage as the last final moment of resistance leaves her body as she casts or uses her final dying reaction to cast one last fireball.
And she was true to her nature to the very end.
What's up?
As I'm leaning over her, I want to say, I just want you to know, you died first. And then flip over.
As Mantuka
Nice.
falls into unconsciousness, you look like you see her die, and then that flash goes off, and you're just kicked into the air and lay down in the dirt. As your eyes slowly close, you see the moon above you, the stars twinkling in the sky, slowly begin to fade to black as you fall into unconsciousness. And that is where we are going to end the session for this evening.
Oh my fucking God. All of us dead.
All of you unconscious, not dead. I will have you know, you won the battle.
Yep.
All of the Imperium forces here are dead. So,
I'm the least dead out of all you.
we will pick up next week where we left off here tonight with the party in somewhat dire straits, but victorious. The 4 of you lay unconscious in the sand, Ilsevere with you. That'll be it for tonight. So we will see you all next Monday. Or actually, no, we will not. Because next Monday we are off. It's the last Monday of the month. We're going to be shooting some shit for the YouTube.
Get cliffhanger, chat.
Get cliffhanger.
Oh,
So we'll see y'all in about 2 weeks from today. And we'll pick up where we're leaving off and figure out how all this is going to get resolved. Now we need to figure out what the fuck we're going to do. Who are we raiding out on? Who's playing some D&D today? Oh, Goblets and Warlocks. That's easy. That's easy. So we're going to raid out on our good friend Goblets and Warlocks. They're a hell of a crew over there. I will be joining them next Saturday, or this Saturday. This Saturday, whatever, the 25th, the one coming up, to play my little goblin dude in their Descent into Avernus campaign. His name's Sprocket. He talks a lot like this. I'm really looking forward to playing him. He sounds like he smacks a pack of cigarettes a day. It's going to be fucking great.
From the Bronx.
I cannot wait. I don't know why he's from the Bronx. It just happened that way.
Here.
Deal with it. I'm walking here.
Hey,
Either
the
way,
Bronx Tunnel Goblins. We've all heard of them.
they exist. So I'm very much looking forward to that. So we're going to go shoot some love over there. If y'all got the emotes, feel free to drop them. You can use that command. Just copy and paste that shit. Also, we got Hell's Corp here. If you haven't already, go show some love to my boy Hell's Corp. You got anything new you want to talk about? We did this.
Hell's Corp
Yeah.
down squared outside.
Hell's Corp
I said
squared
it.
outside.
hellscope.square.site. Always, if you want to get one of these cool little uniforms for the actual fucking job that you do whenever you follow
All hail
me.
the corporate overlord.
And then I also am putting out new, very expensive, very high tier content over on my YouTube. So go follow that. I'll also be streaming intermittently, but probably not as much because it takes a lot of money to do these projects. And well, I need more money from you before I can do them all the time.
Fair. It do be like
If
that.
you
So,
like flames and explosions.
in the meantime,
and carving names in the fridge.
there you go.
Washer.
In the
Yes.
washer. Yeah. I have been Rusty. These have been my friends. We'll see y'all in 2 weeks for another
Love
D&D
you.
game. We love y'all so much. Show some love to goblets over there for me. Bye.